This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and T-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good. And they do good, too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
I wrote this song about my dad. We didn't see him a lot as a kid. He traveled quite a bit. We hated to see him go. Matter of fact, everybody in the house hated to see Daddy go. So I wrote the song about him. It's called Daddy, Please Don't Go. Don't make me go in there. I was just passing by. I don't want to go in there, because I know if I take just one whiff, I'll die. 'Cause Daddy's been in there. He took the paper along, and he's been in there for hours. And for a while, Mom and I was sure that something was wrong. But he said he was reading. But I think something's amiss. 'Cause if my dad was just reading, then how in the hell could our bathroom ever smell like this? Daddy, please don't go. Daddy, please don't go. Daddy, before you go into your trance, give the rest of the family a chance to go before you go. Before. Now the wallpaper's peeling. The fumes are out in the hall. They just bounced off of the ceiling and flew up my nose and just flattened me against the wall. Sing, you know the words, damn it. Daddy, please don't go. That's right, sing at home. Daddy, please don't go. God bless you all. Daddy, before you go into your trance, give the rest of the family a chance to get in there before you go. Thanks. Before you go, you smelly old soul. Daddy, please don't. Fire in the hole! Go.
Josh told us yesterday that man's story of his father having a crud. There in the smallest room in the house. Hello, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Did I say Bob and Tom Show? That's what I meant. There's Kristi Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin. Hey there, Chick. Hey there. There's Josh Arnold. Chick. There's Ace Cosby. Chick. Got that joke of the day ready to go. Maybe an early
really
shot.
Wait, am I getting this? You're requesting the Ace Cosby joke of the day?
I lost all will to live. I'm Chick, and here's Tom at this point.
Has there ever been a first break of the show Ace Cosby joke of the day?
I don't think so.
Has that ever happened?
I think it's impossible. I don't think...
So those that only get to hear this break, maybe you're in your car every day at this time, you're probably wondering what we're talking about.
Well, you know what I tell people who want to listen to the show? I say every day, every minute, every day. Oh. Anything less, and it's very disappointing.
Well, yeah, that's not really possible. So I say that we take you up on this. And Ace, I know you're always ready.
Yes,
so here we go.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice?
It's him.
Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
What do exploding pandas eat?
Oh, this is a tough one here.
Say now this. Well, I'll offer my thoughts after this. What do exploding pandas eat? I don't know, Ace. What?
Bamboo.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
See, now that's even more similar to baboon.
Right.
That's a monkey in the minefield.
The monkey in the minefield.
No, I like that very much.
Yeah, that's a legend.
Baboom.
Baboon.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Bamboo, of course.
Baboon.
What was the monkey one precisely? How does that go exactly?
What do you call a monkey in the minefield?
What do you call him?
Baboon.
Baboon. I see. Okay.
Monkey in a minefield.
Monkeys,
I think the phrase
baboons,
monkey in the
different
minefield.
species probably,
Yeah.
but we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Ace. Maybe we can get a bonus joke coming up. I do know that we're going to speak to comedian Tim Cavanagh coming up later on. Also coming up tomorrow, we're going to talk with Peter Frampton. Mr. Peter Frampton is nominated to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame at last. Well-deserved. And you can vote for Peter if you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website. I certainly would recommend that. See if any of your other favorites are up there for the Hoff Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you get to pick up to 7 every day.
All right, so do your thing. But we always look forward to talking with Peter Frampton. He's touring once again, and he's the guy behind one of the most famous recordings of all time, Frampton Comes Alive, one of the biggest selling records of all time.
Came out my senior year in high school. We all lost our minds.
It's great stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone played it all at the same time everywhere.
And Peter's playing better than ever. He's dealing with a fairly serious illness, but he's out there on the road. So we'll look forward to seeing what's going on with Mr. Peter Frampton coming up on tomorrow's show. In the meantime, we check in with today's show, and we have Chick McGee over at the Bob and Tom Sports Desk.
What do we got here? We're going to talk about spring training. We're going to talk about hockey players and showering. Oh. Evidently, they have
slower.
They have a very different idea on showering and how they shower and how long they spend in the shower.
Really?
It's very different than
what
people here in the United States of America. Oh yes, it's very different. How long in the shower for you?
Are we talking? Shower? Is this NHL, college? What are we talking about?
NHL.
Well, that's in America for the most part. Okay.
Comedy show here, Tom.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said I would say 20 minutes.
You're 20 minutes in the shower?
You were on the, according to the survey, you were on the higher end. I would say 10 to 15 for me.
Oh, you mean for me?
Yes.
Yeah, for you personally.
Oh, in the morning. If I do it in the morning, maybe 5.
Why can't I get a straight answer out of you?
Because I usually shower at night.
Well, then how long is that shower?
5 to 10.
All right, so you're 5 to 10.
Do you punish the bishop? Do you?
No, it depends if I'm doing a shampoo.
You wring some stuff out. You
gotta wash some things out.
You got to cream rinse your
straightener.
Your hang down. No. You got to pull the kinks out of a couple things. Huh? How about you, Josh? How long in the shower? Just an average.
About 10.
About 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Well, see, you're going to throw everything off because you're
about
a girl.
15. I'm not that much.
Yeah.
Do you wear a shower cap?
No.
Oh, you get your hair wet?
You wash your hair every time in the shower? Every time you take a shower?
But if I don't wash it, I put it up on top of my head in like a bun or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because all women, I don't know where some class you take at some point, I guess, in high school to make
you
that.
are always
to make that
fascinated.
teepee on your head with a towel.
Yeah.
They make
pretty easy.
They make towels that are specific for
I have
wrapping
that.
hair up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a standard towel that anyone would use.
It's called the turbo twist or the turbine twist.
Turby twist
or something. Yeah,
it's Velcro. And
wow.
Yeah.
No, but my girls can do it with a regular towel. Much the way I can tie a Windsor knot with a tie, as opposed to a fake. So the Turby twist is the equivalent of the fake tie. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it helps. It helps on your way to. It's almost a clip-on, but it's a clip-on. How did I get in this
I don't
conversation?
know. Speaking of hair,
do you use the toilet, the shower as a toilet often?
Yeah, for either process. It doesn't make no difference to me.
You know what I'm saying?
we've talked about this. I'll definitely pee in the shower.
I thought you were going to say, I'll defecate in the shower.
No, I'll pee in the shower.
Cosby, what about you? How long in the shower?
Probably a little bit more than 5.
A little bit more than 5.
So
Yeah,
what
you
does that
guys
do
are
with the
lucky.
NHL?
They are under the impression that if you're showering any longer than 10 minutes, you're wasting water. And what are you washing? A few professional hockey players, a TikTok video account, Travis Konecny, Robert Thomas, Cole Caulfield, Mario Ferraro, Matt Boldy, and Johnny Gaudreau sat down and they said, how long do you guys shower? And they said it varied from 3.5 to 5 minutes. That's how long the showers were. The hockey players. That seems a little short,
especially after
as hot as they get and all sweaty and gross.
Josh, you were telling us you've been in the locker room of a
Yeah.
NHL game, and it's pretty gamey.
Yeah, it's that equipment smells real bad, and I had to wait for a couple players to meet them. They were like, "Yeah, they're in the shower," and I was like, "Oh, geez, I don't want to hang." And they were out, and yeah, and they were dripping wet too.
Sure.
So I don't know if they take a lot of time to dry.
Don't you just stand in the shower and let the just
sometimes, yeah.
let the water.
Then when I get home,
oh my gosh, it's the best.
I think that's why mine's 15 to 20 minutes because I'll stand under the water with my head down and think about some stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes that's really
Think about the blood swirling around the drain.
Oh yeah.
Oh guys.
Oh yeah. Is today the day? I'll say, stuff like that. Then I go down before I leave for work and I make the decision. What I call the decision.
If you're gonna open the garage or not?
I open the door and
okay.
Yeah. Godwin, how long you shower?
5 to 7. It's a whole process.
No
I got
kidding?
it down to a science. Yeah.
I'll bet there's a process.
I do have what I call a super shower Saturday.
Super shower Saturday.
I really go after everything now.
Really?
Yeah. And every now and then things will get carried away.
Oh,
but that's just for
I mostly have a no shower Saturday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, I'll do that every now and then on a Sunday, but primarily during the NFL season.
Now, Pat, you said you have a silver hair shampoo.
Yeah, there's a process.
Purple?
It tones down the yellow that might come out, so you have to use
Really?
the silver.
Is it purple shampoo?
It's purple shampoo, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No
I could
kidding.
make you up some cream rinse. You could use it.
All right.
Thank you. I don't know.
Coming up, we have
Josh, you wanna get
an
in
update on the meat straw. Coming up,
that's what
also
I'm
we have a couple of world records, of course. And do you keep secrets from your significant other? We have some numbers on people that do, and it's almost everybody, it would seem.
Well, duh.
And if you were in the Ohio area recently, you may have looked up in the sky and seen a giant phallus. We'll find out about that. Deep voices are in the news. You may want to.
Is that right? Are they really?
Well, that's not news to me.
Now, Chris, let me ask you this real quick.
Okay.
Before we get off the topic of showers. Do you do a special cleansing prior to going to the doctor?
No.
No, you don't really get
Well,
out
a lot
the
of times my
toothbrush,
doctor-
do some detailing?
No. A lot of times our doctor's appointments are right after work. I don't have time to go to take a shower.
I don't know of anyone at any point that does any detailing with a toothbrush. I
Yeah,
don't
what the
think
hell
that
are you
exists.
doing over
What
there?
are you talking about?
Getting those moldy crevices underneath, with a...
Well, fortunately, I don't have any moldy crevices that
Saying.
I'm
You're
aware
not,
of.
you're not trying to insult her, are you?
No.
Okay.
How about back in the day when you were single? Before a date, third date, is that the one where you really
I take a shower before a date, no matter what, even now.
Well,
the third date's the one where you shave your legs. And
Isn't this a true statement? If you haven't seen the guy very long, like if the second or third, sometimes you don't shave your legs.
Yeah, because you don't want to have sex with them.
You don't want. You want to keep
tempted.
yourself from that. You don't want to be tempted. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like a bull.
the guy's not going to care, by the way.
No, the guy won't care. No, the guy will.
He can go. Yeah, this reminds me of about petting a baboon. No problem.
Are you serious?
The stubble is easy to ignore.
We got to get. We're getting.
Matter of fact, I dig stubble.
Bring it on.
We got to get to the hair cave. Okay, well, we'll pick this up in a minute.
Bushy stubble.
Right now, also coming up, we have graveside flowers and why there are no clocks in the mall. Kind of interesting theory. But right now, I want to talk about cheese. Josh, you brought in some cheese yesterday. Thank you very much.
I sure did, and it seems to be gone. So, man, it never lasts long around here. I'm talking Gardner's Wisconsin cheese and sausage. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese and sausage. Their famous squeaky cheese curds are made fresh in the morning, most often delivered to your doorstep in only about 48 hours, and that is nationwide, my friends. My gosh, we have a new flavor alert. Anybody you have an alert sound over there?
Ooga.
Yes, new flavor alert.
What is it? What is it?
Today is the last day to get this.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Maple bacon flavored cheese curds. You've got the sweet.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the alert.
That's all right.
Here we go.
New flavor
alert from Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese with your host, Josh Arnold.
Maple bacon flavored cheese curds. You've got the sweetness of the naturally oaky maple plus that savory bacon flavor.
Yeah, you do.
It's Sunday morning in your mouth, my friends. Today is the last day. Be sure to order your maple bacon flavored cheese curds now. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. You don't want to miss out. I'm going to come up with a FOMO phrase for cheese.
Oh.
Fear of missing cheese. FOMK.
Fear of missing a new flavor.
FOMCH. Fear of missing cheese. We'll do the CA. Another popular item to try.
Got it.
Gardner's oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skillet, air fry it. I air-fried some and brought it in yesterday. Disappeared immediately. Try a little bit of everything with the Bob and Tom Sampler Package. This is a perfect intro to all of Gardner's most beloved products. You get that 8-year-old super sharp cheddar, bacon oven-baked cheese, buffalo wing cheese, teriyaki meat sticks, garlic summer sausage, and a lot more. Go to GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. They've made it easy for you. Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. Thank you so much to everybody who's already ordered, and thank you to those who are going to today.
And if you suffer from FOMCH, fear of missing cheese, remember, today is the day for the... There we go. What's it?
Maple bacon flavored cheese curds.
There you go. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. All right. Remember from yesterday when Tom said this?
I'm good on stilts.
He's good on them.
He's good on stilts. And then, of course, this is from a long time ago.
God, I love stilts.
Yeah.
We had a stilts world record.
Yes, we did.
Yesterday.
700 and some people on stilts.
But I thought I was kind of
very
envisioning...
high in the air, though.
Yeah, but I was envisioning a kind of a parade, like a regiment you'd see in a military parade, but they were in one long line.
I think they wanted to make it like over a mile or something.
Yeah.
Thing.
It'd be kind of a rough parade to have to review. All right, well, here they come. We got a mile of jokers on stilts. But none of them had the big long pants and the Uncle Sam hat, so it really wasn't all that much fun. Now, we have a couple requests I want to get to. But first, you had some sporting news you wanted to pass along?
I do, yes. Mexico beat the United States for the second time ever in women's soccer, getting golds from Lisbeth Ovalle and Mayra Palayo for a 2-0 victory in the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup. That's right, CONCACAF.
Was that a Sammy Davis Jr. thing?
Sure. I don't know what song, but he definitely did that. Yes. Yeah. I follow the account on Instagram. It's called History Photographed or something. And they had a picture of the Vegas Strip right about the time we were out there. It was from 1985, and I think we were there in 89 or 91 or whatever it was. But it just said on the sign at the Riviera, Sammy! That's all it said.
Wow.
Man.
Times have changed.
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to have been able to see Sammy Davis Jr. for a couple hours?
Sure.
Cool? Yeah. You know, like he played the drums and
hell of an entertainer.
It was great.
Blew on the horn.
You can still see Wayne Newton do all that.
He doesn't do all that. He just stands on the stage and sings.
I'm guessing he might get a little winded. I would guess.
I don't know. He's like the last of the Vegas. Isn't he the last of the old-fashioned Vegas guys?
I don't know, but by the way, they don't lock the doors. You are able to leave. I did after 2
Okay.
songs.
Really?
There you
Yeah.
go. I see.
We will allow you to leave. It's
But the worst,
okay.
the worst scatting in history has to be Sinatra. When he goes doobie doobie doo. I mean,
I always liked that.
You liked that?
Yeah, I do too.
It's
just
fun.
it's completely natural.
It's
You're doing
signature-
more of an impression of Sinatra.
It's signature Sinatra.
Yeah, you're doing Piscopo.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I consider that an insult.
I
always loved Joe Piscopo. I know that's not correct, but he's funny.
I like him too, but I
just thought that was the best scatter I know, of course, is Josh.
No.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So modest.
It's almost wizardy. You're scatting.
Did you say wizardy?
Yes.
Instead of doing the standard scat sort of syllables, you...
Sounds like a spell.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't scat. Scat does Josh is what happens. The scatting overcomes me.
Okay.
I don't. I just listen and report what the scat is telling me.
When will it be calling?
Oh, you wanted some now?
Oh, if we could. We could wait. Pat, you want to give him some music to scat by?
Sure.
Oh. Music to scat by.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Scarble dibble, sip flars, open daisy, full flu and a appleson day.
Doobie doo.
Yeah.
See?
Well, now if you do it in a stupid way. God.
I think Kristi's nailed it. Josh he's like pulling things from sci-fi novels.
It's a wizard.
Anybody can do it. You just got to see it in the air, my friends.
I believe you.
You got to feel it. It's more. It's really not seeing it, is it? You're feeling it.
I'm just more in tune with it.
That's right. Everyone can do it. He's just in touch
Are there
with
German singers who scat?
Yeah, we'll go with in touch. I'm certainly not in tune. Oh,
there we go.
They scattered.
Oh, Schaften, Plauen, Minken, Wusen.
No, we all know it.
Dick den meinen Pussenschaften. Dick den meinen Pussenschaften. Okay. Okay. We have a special request. I got to
get for us to get off the air?
It's for Dustin in Des Moines. As we speak, he's heading for the airport. And
so we're just playing stuff for people.
This is
running errands
because he's going to a special place.
Where's he going?
He's going to Houston.
Houston,
and he wants to hear.
What's he going to Houston for?
Well, he doesn't really elaborate. He said it's a business trip.
Is it a penis reduction?
It's a prison.
That is the place to go.
I don't know if he's going for the penis reduction. By the way, Dustin, if you are, I donated mine for the. It's a similar organization to Lots of Love. It's quite similar. There's a big rooster on the cover, but he wants to hear this famous Chick McGee moment.
No,
the Chick meltdown.
Oh.
I got you.
But no Houston.
No Houston. Not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston hello there noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Hello there, Houston. Hello there. Houston.
I wish we did all of a sudden a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Dinah, breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936, the Beatles. That's so. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone.
There you go. It goes back a few years by request. The famous Chick McGee meltdown. You feel better now?
Me?
Yeah. You had the date wrong of the Beatles thing, by the way.
Whatever. What did I say? 56? 36?
66 or 36.
No, you said 36, but you were just listing what had happened that morning.
Yeah.
All the dated references. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for the request. And by the way, I should point out Dustin begins his letter with "Hello, Dare." Of course, the famous Marty Allen. Hello, Dare.
Right?
Hello there.
Yeah. Marty Allen.
Now, what have you got over there at the sports desk?
Spring training showtime starts this afternoon. Why am I saying showtime? Because Hey, Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Doesn't really work.
Yeah, it's a little close. We just haven't done it enough.
What was the best one? I guess
Saquon
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
We say Saquon Barkley.
I still do that. I thought his name really was Saquon Barkley. I didn't know it was.
You Darvish. I love that one.
You Darvish, me chick.
I love that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
And is it you or ooh?
It's you Darvish. Why you Darvish?
Okay, because like Thant, the famous.
Once again, just fresh as today's headlines.
You remember Thant, Kristi?
Yeah, from the 50s. He
spelled his first name letter U.
Yeah, didn't he run the UN?
Kind of cool.
No, it wasn't the UN. It was the UN.
Oh.
Precisely my point. Then, of course, he retired and became a famous capitalist and started U-Haul, which we here in the States pronounce U-Haul. There's a guy on NPR whose first name is A.
Really?
Well,
yeah.
A. Whitney Brown.
But I mean, he calls himself A. That's it.
That's
not like
weird.
A. Whitney, just A.
Well, maybe people who know A. Whitney Brown just call him A.
Yeah, maybe his friends do.
You think so?
Great comedian. Yeah.
He's been in here. I don't know.
A. Whitney Brown has the period, though, after the A, which is nice.
Yeah.
Does this A, do you know?
That's
I don't
true.
know.
But the period is not mentioned when you're saying his name.
Yeah, you would never go A period Whitney Brown.
Maybe his wife uses the period.
At one point, I bet, yeah, she got a period.
Do you know anybody that just has a single letter for it? And I don't mean like J, where it's J-A-Y, but do you know anybody that's...
Single letter? I don't.
No.
Not personally.
I mean, as a nickname, I know a couple.
One of my favorites, one of my radio heroes when I was a kid, E. Carl. He was the guy who had the idea for morning radio and what were put 3 or 4 people in a room and have fun and just laugh and maybe not ever E.
Did they call him E?
E. period Carl, yeah.
They called Elvis that, right?
I don't know about that.
Big E.
E.
What does that got
to do with your thing?
It's really...
There was an SNL sketch called Tiny E where he was Tiny Elvis and Rob Schneider was literally like 4 inches tall and he would sit on their shoulder. Tiny Elvis.
That's right. I'm sorry. I back to sporting news. We got off the topic because
Rob Schneider.
You want to do the there's no pitching, right?
No pitching.
Shohei Ohtani will.
Hey, Ohtani.
Thank you, Josh. He'll make his exhibition debut. That's where he plays without his pants. Oh, he's wearing the new pants. They can't. How long is it going to take them to replace all the pants? They're going to have to. If the union gets involved, the crap's going to hit the fan. Okay.
I don't want to see crap in the pants.
No. And the crap in the fan.
You can see everything through those pants.
Yeah, you can. They bend over. It's startling.
And they had pictures. I saw pictures yesterday. You could see when they tuck their shirts in, you can see the size and right through the pants.
Yeah.
But the worst thing is they just look cheap.
They really do look cheap.
Not good.
As Josh summed it up best, it looks like they purchased the new Major League Baseball uniforms from
Temu.
Yes.
What movie is that where the poop hits the fan?
Airplane.
Is it Airplane?
Yeah, he goes, now the S is going to hit the fan, and then it cuts right to it. I couldn't believe it.
Have you ever watched Zero Out, the movie that...
I have.
Airplane? It is almost... even the dialogue is the same as Airplane.
They ended up...
Yeah.
They were writing a parody of Zero Hour.
Wonderful.
And they ended up buying the movie because they were afraid they were going to get spoofed.
Turner Classic shows it every now and again. And yeah.
The hospital, what is it? It's a big building with patients. That's practical. That's in Zero Hour.
I was smiling as I was watching the whole thing.
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Thank you, people. He'll make his exhibition debut at the Dodgers. He serves as the designated hitter. That's him. He'll hit for the Dodgers this afternoon against the White Sox. Los Angeles has been taking it slowly. Nobody takes it slow and easy. With the two-way star who signed a record, hold on to yourself, Kristi, $700 million over 10 years. And that's $70 million a year, Josh.
Oh.
The two-time MVP, the mop, is coming off right Bobo surgery last September that will keep him from pitching this entire season. He's just going to be a
He still gets all that money.
So,
well, he can hit.
He should take $35 million then if he's not pitching.
Yeah, exactly. He's only half the job.
You tell him that.
He's got a good agent.
He's very tall.
Jeez.
It's not his fault. He didn't want all that money. His agent insisted.
His bloodthirsty agent. That's right.
Look at a lot of eyeballs. It'll be worth the money.
Duke coach John Shire wants the ACC to implement measures to prevent court storming. Where are you people on court storming?
I love it.
I love it too. But they need to wait a bit, though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be immediate, right?
Let the players get out of the way.
People are getting hurt.
And then Kyle Filipowski, the guy for Duke who got ran into at Wake Forest when the Wake Forest fans stormed the court. Right before that, you can see him purposely, it looks to me like, this report, tripping a Wake Forest fan. It's plain as the nose on your face.
I can't do that.
They don't belong out there. I don't blame him.
I don't either. Filipowski sported a bag of ice on his knee after banging his right leg into the leg of a fan running by him toward midcourt during the court storming.
I also like court storming when there's a verdict announced that you don't agree with.
Yeah.
I think everybody should get in there.
Can I scream you're all out of order?
Yes, yeah. And if somebody yells order in the court, you can yell, I'll have a ham on rye.
We've got a new referee sound. This is very popular among the people who listen to the show. This is before the new one I'm going to play you. This is our second newest.
New York, number 75, Minnesota. 5 guys each for fighting.
That's,
what is he saying?
That's Wes McCauley.
That's hockey. The penalty, 5 minutes for fighting. And this is
You like the band 5 for Fighting?
I do.
I do too.
Superman. I love
nice
that
songs.
Yeah.
Good piano.
It's Superman sad. He can't fly.
Yeah.
He's tired of flying.
Very
Tom.
emotional.
And this is the new one.
No, this is the second newest one.
You're not going to like it, but the call on the ice was correct. No goal.
And this has been, shut up, this has been voted the favorite so far.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 7. It's a 10-yard penalty. I'm talking to America here. Excuse me.
This is the newest one.
I dispute the vote. I thought we voted the one where he goes, he's trying to describe what's going on within everybody's.
Foul number 99 of the defense. After he tackled the quarterback, he's giving them business down there at the 15-yard penalty.
I love that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we've recounted the votes, and that is the most popular now.
Okay.
See how I did that?
Yeah.
And here is the brand newest one. This is Legend, the guy who used to work out. He can bench press like 300 pounds. This is Ed Hockley from the NFL.
Yes, there are penalties in the Pro Bowl. Pass interference. Defense number 24.
Boo!
Yeah. So they're booing.
What do you think of that, John? They're booing at the Pro Bowl. No?
No.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Regular season. Okay. Now, what's coming up in sports?
We got world records and what are children doing? And I get to say we are going to pay a visit to a little place in Canada called Regina, Saskatchewan. Who's ready?
Carry me back to old Regina.
Regina.
Why are there no clocks in the malls? We're going to find out. In the meantime,
Simply Safe. It's the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system that we all absolutely love and trusted by the experts. Named Best Home Security System of 2024 by U.S. News and World Report. Simply Safe offers everything you need for whole home protection. HD cameras inside and out, advanced motion sensors, entry sensors, as well as hazard sensors that detect fire, flooding, and frozen water. You know, your pipes, they've got a sensor for that. It's Simply Safe. And the system is oh so easy to set up yourself without any special tools or know-how required. But if you prefer, you can. And if you you can get someone from Simply Safe to come out and install it at your compound. Plus, with the 60-day risk-free trial exclusively from Simply Safe, if you don't love your system, you return it for a full refund. It's just that simple. And for Bob and Tom Show listeners, order now to get 20% off any new Simply Safe system with Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That is simplysafetom.com for 20% off. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Yes, sir.
Also, as you mentioned, some world records, and one of them involves amplification and the electric guitar, in this case, actually, the bass guitar, when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
To those shortly.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. North America and all the ships at sea.
Hey.
Here's Tom.
Sail ho.
Sail ho.
Is that what you say when you get, instead of let's go, sail ho?
Could be someone listening on a boat right now. It's nice. Thank you very much.
Is that when you're on a sailboat and you're leaving the dock or something? Sail ho? Or?
Sure. Say it whatever you want. It's fun. Now, we are at the sports desk with Mr. McGee temporarily.
Temporarily? After 35 years, it's temporary now? What's going on?
No.
Still auditioning.
This morning's visit to the sports desk. What else do you have over there?
A case of old hockey cards, possibly containing the game's great one.
Oh, Wayne Gretzky.
Wayno! Has fetched more than $3.7 million after it was discovered in a home in Regina, Saskatchewan.
Oh, you got that sweet Regina.
What do you mean possibly containing?
Hang on. Heritage Auction says the winning bidder bought the case of 16 sealed boxes of O.P.Chee's 1979 hockey card collection, amounting to more than 10,000 cards. The auctioneer says the case could include 25 or more highly coveted Wayne Gretzky rookie cards. Wayno! A man in Regina had kept the case in a packed storage room. The auctioneer says the longtime collector asked to remain anonymous. Yes, he paid $3.7 million on a possibility.
Okay.
Gosh.
They'll make his money back if there are 25 in there.
But don't they lose their value
if you open them up and look at them?
Flooding the market?
Not in this case.
No. I don't know anything about collectible cards, even baseball cards. I don't, because I swear, I told you this morning, that all of the Major League Baseball, all the trading cards lost their value, mostly. And now they're back again with a vengeance. So I don't know what's going on. But that's nothing new to you people. You see this every day, how stupid
for contemporary figures, I mean, it's a false scarcity.
I don't think that's true.
Well, sure, they could.
No, I think
as many as they want.
I think the trading card companies purposely manufacture only a limited number of cards.
They're creating a false scarcity.
Well, the scarcity is real, though, in that
the scarcity
there are
is
less
real. There aren't.
It's manufactured scarcity.
But do they know at the time that a rookie card? They didn't know Wayne Gretzky would be the great one.
No.
They should have.
Well, they had their inclination, but no. I mean, nobody knows exactly what somebody's going to do.
They knew he was awfully good.
Well, he was very good.
But he could have had his hand cut off for the first season.
Good point. I forgot about that.
Then he really would have been the great one. One-handed.
Oh, man.
All those goals one-handed.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Maybe even super great.
Yes.
The great one.
So that guy, whoever that is, has plenty of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hell of a gamble.
So they do open them up then.
Yeah, cards are different than like action figures and stuff like that.
Well,
that
yeah, and they
mint in box kind of thing.
Well, actually, some of the more serious collectors have these fluoroscopes that they run the packages underneath.
Really?
And you can, if you take the package and
it's like an X-ray. Okay,
it can tell which cards are in there and which cards aren't in there.
How do you feel about the people who use those fluoroscopes on their scratchers?
On a personal level,
you've seen they buy the scratcher, they go just run it, and then they beep. No, it's a loser.
No, they there's an app on your phone you can do that with.
You can do it yourself
without
you
scratching.
Can do it yourself. No, I think you have to scratch off the indicator.
Okay, there's some that you don't have to scratch.
Really?
That's
no fun.
When you go to Vegas and there's no arm to pull anymore.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
You just press the button.
Yeah, that's okay.
I like the arm. It's fun.
I know about lazy. Now all the exercise you're getting is shoving that cigarette in your maw.
All right, let's start a list.
And there are no coins. I mean, that was half the fun, hearing the coins fall. Now it's just lose again.
Ding, 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 ding. That still dings.
Yeah, they kind of try to make it sound like coins are falling.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. Why? All right, I'm looking them up. Slang for the human mouth.
Maw is up. Maw's big, yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard maw. Have you heard that, Pat?
No,
yeah,
I never heard it.
The first one on here is mouth. M-O-U-F.
Yeah, that's the old lady you see at the, she's got all her stuff and she's sitting at her machine and puffing away. She's got the card that you shove in order to have to put money in. I
remember being in a theater watching a documentary about the Titanic, and James Cameron was narrating, and my buddy and I were watching, and he had like this drone and was going to go into one of the holes in the ship, and he goes, and then as the drone entered the gaping maw of the Leviathan, and we laughed out loud. Relax, James.
You mean the hole in the boat?
Yeah. The gaping maw of the Leviathan.
Boy, is that a good documentary about the one that they took it down and it exploded like last year.
There's a documentary out about it?
There is? Where's that on?
Only everybody told him not to go and not to do it. And
no.
The whole thing was being run with a game controller.
Oh,
yeah. It's really something.
Oh, boy.
And it was essentially an RV, right?
More or less.
Yeah.
Well, and they said, the classic Greek architecture of the arch that is incorporated into the spherical shape, that actually the more pressure makes the object stronger. They discarded that and went with the tubular shape, where it can actually really get pressed down, especially in the middle when you get really.
The worst thing about that whole thing was I thought it was tasteless when the Flex Seal guy came out with that commercial going, if they'd used Flex Seal, that wouldn't have happened.
That wouldn't have happened.
Well, all right, but I mean, you don't have to.
Don't rub it in.
How many successful trips did they make? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
One.
But they could hear it crackling every time they went down, the carbon fiber. When they went down you could hear.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Seems safe to me, Steve.
That's either the crackling or my bowels. I'm not sure. What's coming up in sports?
British expression for mouth. Gob.
I love that one.
Gob.
Such a gob.
That's where
Gobsmackers?
Gobsmacked. That's where the gobsmack
or gobsmackers came from.
And gobstoppers.
How about cake hole, chops, clamshell, hash trap?
Hash trap.
Pie hole?
Pie holes here. Bazoo.
Oh.
Kisser.
Kissers, that's an old fashioned. Hit him in the kisser.
That's Jackie Gleason. Pow, right in the kisser.
Oh, that's right.
Mush. Oral cavity. Well, yeah, but that seems
a little more
puss.
Medical.
Yep. Yeah.
Potato trap.
It's funny that puss has
two meanings.
Yeah, I mean, my mother would say that all the time.
What?
I
Puss?
thought puss meant the whole face.
I think it does.
But you can also say puss for a cat.
Sure.
Remember when Zsa Zsa or Ava came on the Tonight Show?
Pet her.
And she asked Johnny, would you like to pet my puss?
And he
said, first you have to move that cat out of the way.
I have to move that cat.
Oh, boy.
I think that's apocryphal, but it's a great story.
He was naughty.
What's coming up?
World records and children and how they're behaving. We're going to solve it.
Oh.
Okay. For everything.
Once again, if you were in Ohio and saw a large phallus in the sky, You're right. We'll find out what that was. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Este episodio es presentado por Honda. Descubra la nueva Honda Passport Trail Sport Todoterreno. La Passport más todoterreno que Honda haya imaginado jamás. Esta Passport cuenta con mayor altura al suelo, barras de techo en todas sus versiones y neumáticas especialmente diseñados para cualquier terreno. Además, disfruta todos tus viajes con el control de clima de 3 zonas, techo panorámico y opciones como asientos delanteros con calefacción y ventilación. Conoce más en honda.com/Passport.
Support comes from ServiceNow. We're for people doing the creative work they actually want to do. That's why this ad was written and read by a real person and not AI. You know what people don't want to do? Boring, busy work. Now with AI agents built into the ServiceNow platform, you can automate millions of repetitive tasks in every corner of your business, IT, HR, and more, so your people can focus on the work that they want to do. That's putting AI agents to work for people. It's your turn. Visit servicenow.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
I'm feeling like a Pat Godwin song.
It's been a while, hasn't
Right
it?
about here.
Well,
What do you think, Tom?
Do a couple stories, and I bet he'll have something that matches up with your stories.
All right, sir. There's Josh Arnold. Hey, Chick. I'm going to hold you to that. There's Ace Cosby on Chick, and here's Tom, but here's me again. Right?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
A new study reveals that parents' sideline behavior at student athletic games affects how their children conduct themselves during matches.
No kidding.
Well, no.
It's from the
Mr. Obvious.
No S. Sherlock.
Researchers say that when parents behaved well by applauding good play.
Yes.
Jolly good, jolly good.
Encouraging players or enjoying the game.
I'm enjoying this.
Their child was more likely to project positive behavior.
Nice job, Stevie.
However, the more a parent behaved poorly, get your head out of your ass. You know, I was at a 3 or 4-year-old soccer game.
That's a long game.
I'll tell you what. Play a 3-year soccer game. What was the score? 2-0.
No, they're adorable. It was
little kids, sure.
Just running around the field, and then some of them are running the right way, and some of them aren't.
Awesome.
And one of the parents, honestly, I'm not making this up, screamed, "You're blowing the game!"
Oh my goodness!
I don't.
So this is saying crappy parents equals crappy kids?
The more a parent behaved poorly by being overly critical, second-guessing the ref, or yelling abuse, such as, their child was more likely to display antisocial behaviors.
Yeah, that all makes sense.
Absolutely.
If they're like that in public, what are they like at home?
Yeah, there you go.
Yikes.
It's a real battleground. And now here's Pat with a new song about
kids.
Kids. Kids today.
Do you have a song about this, Pat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just enjoying the news and the sports.
We're on to this. Stupid world record. An octogenarian from Texas has claimed the Guinness World Record as the oldest fitness instructor.
Yes.
Tim Minnick, who works as a trainer at Gold's Gym in Austin, achieved the record title, the oldest age of fitness instructor, 81.
All right.
Good for him.
Besting the previous record of 65.
Whoa.
Minnick earned his personal training certification from the National Academy of Sports Medicine when he was 73. He told Guinness, "I'm healthy. I'm hopeful I can do this for a while longer."
I like watching the ladies' bosoms.
And
make
how
them jump
about
up
that
and
ass?
First thing I do is to clean and jerk. That's getting my balls off the floor.
I bet this guy
the other
can
hand,
kick
now
all
clean.
your asses.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
got
I'm just saying, when
extensive
scrotum falls out of the sleeve by his ankle in his sweatpants.
Do they all fall down like that?
I mean,
no.
I've said this before. My testicles are right where they are. Yeah. I will put my testicles up against anyone's.
I'll put mine up against yours too.
I'm very limited as to who I put mine up against.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay.
I have the testicles of a 25-year-old man.
Do you?
He wants them back.
Very.
Where are yours? During, are they close to the body, or are they?
During. That's one close. Of the physiological.
Do they kind of?
Mine get real
close,
up,
right?
Yeah. It's a squeezing process.
How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Mirror?
No, you just know,
and you feel it. What do you know?
Because there have been times where they haven't done that. They've stayed low.
Really?
That's impossible.
And it's not impossible.
Well, then you did not arrive.
No, because I had to adjust because it was not pleasurable. There was too much banging, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a pendulum.
Yes.
Wow. Like a pendulum.
Telling me
yes.
You're just too
energetic. Oh, I can get frenzied.
Is that... If someone came in and didn't know any of us and said, who has made frenzied love? You would raise your hand.
No. I have. I have done it. But that's not my norm, no. Okay. It's hard to be frenzied when you insist on being bottom.
I don't know how this happened. I thought we were talking about some fitness instructor. All of a sudden,
you and your ball talk got us thinking.
You've got chicks' balls close to anyone he wants to play.
Right.
It's very disturbing.
Put them up against anybody's.
All right.
Well, you've all but said that yours hang impossibly low.
Yeah, you said they hit the water.
You make that
You said it was dramatic.
No.
That's what you said.
No, when they hit the water.
That's it.
That's when you're done.
You get your stuff and go.
Get your stuff. Put your
Well, the
things
way you guys
together
talk, I didn't know. It sounded like everybody
It's a
had
classic
this problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Just asking. I don't have any.
It's just gravity.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Can you imagine
a similar thing that might happen to the female breasts?
Okay.
Can you imagine what it would be like to have these?
No,
carrying them
I can't.
around.
Just
Sweaty?
what you do, Kristi.
Don't they get sweaty?
Go get a tube sock, a golf ball, and a pool ball.
Whoa, that's a dramatic.
That's
pretty heavy.
Go get a whole a whole chicken. And cut it in half, and then wear it around your waist and hang it from your groin. That's exactly what it's like.
Half a chicken.
Really?
Isn't it?
No.
Half a chicken.
It's always there. You can feel them.
Oh, yeah.
Ace, what are your balls up to?
Yeah.
Same
Every
place
now
they've
and
always
then.
been.
No, I've never sat on mine. See,
Is it-
because I have their nice, yeah.
Oh.
I've heard of people.
Mr.
Oskay
Belvedere.
sat on his. He was just talking about it not that long ago.
Sat on them.
Sat on them.
Wow.
He did. I think it was at a strip club.
Really?
And as I'm saying this, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying it out loud at all, let alone on a radio.
Many years ago, I'm sure. Could we move on?
Organizers of the longest sled dog race in the eastern United States. How long are these sleds anyway? They are canceling the event due to lack of
Snow.
The Can-Am Crown International Sled Dog Races have taken place in northern Maine. For more than 3 decades, but this year's below-average snowfall makes it's not safe to run the 250-mile-long race.
Sometimes sled is better.
Can-Am President Dennis... Oh, come on.
What?
Dennis CYR.
Sir? Or Sear. I knew a CYR and it was pronounced Sear.
Kyer?
Okay.
Kyer?
It could be Kyer.
Kyer?
Smith?
Chire?
But me knowing a guy named CYR and being pronounced Sear
Doesn't help?
No, nothing.
Yeah, come on.
Real life experience?
A forecasted a heavy rainstorm and unseasonably warm weather also bode poorly for trail conditions. Kyer?
We're losing the meat of the story here.
Said it's a decision made with heavy hearts but necessary caution. No, it's a sled dog race and there's no snow and now it's going to rain. That's the story. I don't know why I'm reading it other than...
I think it could be a one of those Hallmark movies, Josh.
Oh, yeah?
You know, she's the...
Musher?
No, she's the clerk. I guess maybe you could switch it around.
She could be a musher.
She could be a musher, and then she goes and he's the organizer of the race, and she's really mad at him for canceling the race.
I came all the way up here And now you're going to cancel this?
Yes.
No, you're missing it.
Listen, bitch.
The meat cute, as they say.
No, he loves that. Who told him about meat cute?
I want to punch whoever did.
I want to kill them. Whoever said
It's a
that.
technical
I have an
It's
term.
idea.
like 19 times he's
It's already
mentioned
such
it.
a dumb term.
Meat
Right.
cute. And what about the musher's mother? Where's she?
Mother Musher?
That's right. Where is she?
She'll be there.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
have to fly. You got to have someone from virtually every ethnicity.
Another
for those
meat cute.
Hallmark movies. Got to cover every base. Well,
Oh, boy. Okay.
Finally, stupid world record. An Iowa musician, Ace, has broken the Guinness World Record for the most amps played through at the same time.
We had this story because I have this in my calendar to look at AMP World Record Update. I actually put it in here.
it's happened.
So he
Mr.
did.
John Locker played through 81 amps simultaneously for 5 minutes straight on his bass.
All right.
Boy,
good
I
job.
bet that was unlistenable.
On
His
his
successful
bass.
attempt at the renovated Val Air Ballroom in Des Moines
Des Moines.
beat the previous record of 50.
We've been there.
Good for him. Yeah, we've been there.
Now,
Oh, we have been.
while he was playing his bass, who was delivering the pizzas for him?
Why, was he hungry during it? Oh, you're saying that he would
He's a
normally
bass
be
player.
a delivery man? Poor bass players they don't get the
right?
respect.
They don't.
What's that joke about? What do you do with a bass player on your port? What is it?
Tip
A
him.
lot of times it's like, what do you do if there was a Webster University graduate on your porch?
Oh,
You pay him for the pizza.
Yeah.
paying for the pizza. That's it.
That's where I went to school. That's why I used that.
Yeah, now, yesterday we had the story of the bass player that had said that he didn't know if his band had broken up or not because he was like fourth on the list.
Right, because he's a bass player. Nobody tells. Rage Against the Machine bassist. Yeah.
For Rage Against the
It's
Machine.
a good way not to
Comer
answer the
for-
question, honestly.
Comer
It's a
for-
nice, yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, people. I don't know what those other a-holes.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get involved in
just
that.
the
I'm a
bass
bass
player.
player. Yeah.
So going through 50 amps, is this all about volume?
I have no idea.
Must be.
It's all about. He's
It's all
a
about that bass.
great electrician, I guess.
Christy's not wrong.
Hey, thanks a lot for that. You know what we're going to hear now.
turn it up to 11 right now.
You know what you're going to hear? The amps, the 81 amps. How would you like to hear them through a Raycon earbuds?
Oh, wow.
See how they sound.
How about that, huh? There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, this really isn't about basses. It's about butts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have a fat ass and no boobs? Terrific. That's what they're saying.
Can I
would you
tell you
rather
a little
have?
bit about?
Thank you, Jack.
Can I tell you a little bit?
Thank you for that interpretation. I didn't understand what the song was about.
Can I
I
tell
liked
you
it
a
until now.
little bit about Raycon
Please.
earbuds?
Please.
Possibly in a way
God's
we
sake.
can share it with them. Raycon have optimized gel tips that fit every ear ever made. The Raycon earbuds are comfortable, actually stay in your ears, whether you're going for a run, walking the dog, dancing to your favorite tunes. That's right, dancing to Meghan Trainor. Like any love story, Raycons are here for a good time and a long time. 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life. This is how you meet your Raycon, the meet cute from your Raycon earbuds.
Oh, yeah, she walks up and she can't hear anything he's saying because she has the earbuds in, and he's saying, wow, you wore that? She's thinking, this is a great song. He looks really cute. And then eventually she realizes that
Don't
he's...
ever say that to a woman.
What?
Can
You're
you
gonna wear
can you
that?
see him the first time he heard this? Well, you know that's called a meet cute. It is. That's fascinating. A meet cute? Really?
Now, the ideal thing about the Raycon earbuds is you can tune everything. I could, for example, tuned out Chick McGee just and listen to something else more
The thing
interesting.
I love about them is they fit even my tiny little ear
Well, I
canals.
also like the standard headphones from Raycon. I keep telling people if you're going on vacation, get them for your kids. They'll just sit there in the back seat watching a movie, quiet as mice. Oh, it's beautiful. You don't have to hear them going, are we there yet? Sorry.
We've got a deal for you. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom right now and get 15% off your Raycon order, and you get free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 15% off and free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
When we come back, a request Also,
a request.
A request. We're going to also hear from Mr. Godwin.
Sure.
Is that correct? We have a song over there?
Whatever you want.
Okay, good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out, it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai-iced coffee-flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
TaxAct knows small business owners can sometimes use a little help with their taxes. That's why TaxAct has Expert Assist, a team of live tax experts ready to answer any questions you may have. Think of them as your own personal sidekick. Not like one of those funny talking animal sidekicks, more like the super smart nerding out on tax code and business casual attire sidekick, but just as helpful and lovable. TaxAct. Let's get them over with.
Well, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
You never heard that phrase? Remember they used to say, "Well, I never."
I love that.
I can tell you never did, ma'am. No one would mount that on a dare.
Chick, may I tell this story? You once told me that there was a guy who was treating you very poorly.
Yes.
And you kind of went, you know what, sir? And he goes, hey, let me get a picture. And you're like, no, I'm not going to. No, you haven't been treating me well. Why would I take a picture with you?
I don't remember this. It's happened so often.
And he goes, well, I never. And you said to him, that's the problem. Is that no one has never said to you, you're acting wrong.
Yeah. I remember that now.
And I remember thinking that's a pretty good way to...
We were signing something somewhere, and you saw for the first time someone just came up, looked at me, and threw me a CD with a smirk on their face. Yeah. But I did the same thing to Joe Gibbs when I met him at Cleveland Municipal Stadium.
People get nervous.
I couldn't speak.
Yeah.
I just thrust my sad hat at him.
Yeah, people get nervous. It's all right to be nervous, but it's not.
Say it ain't so, Joe.
This guy was being rude to you. So.
He was mean. He was a
Let's
mean
just
man.
move forward. We'll be polite to everybody and continue with sports.
That's all we had.
Oh, that's it?
I have an update on our swinging pots from yesterday. Do you remember when we were talking about that?
Like used in a Catholic service?
Yes.
We were talking about Lent, and we were talking about
never mind.
No, I was looking for a news extra for your.
That's not really
piece.
news. But
Okay,
Father John weighed in on this.
No.
News extra.
Now, we were talking about Lent and the fact that some archbishop somewhere said it's okay to eat alligator.
Because it's a reptile.
It's
And that's actually true.
fish.
I mean, that's not...
But I was saying it seems like there doesn't seem to be a hierarchy where, like, the Pope tells you what you can eat. It's all these random archbishops. And one guy said you could eat beaver because it swims. I mean, that's...
Yeah, but that was in the 1600s that
Right,
he declared
1700s.
So then it's law.
Right.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So what did...
to me, there seems to be a very clear hierarchy when it comes to the Catholic Church, though.
But not when it comes to Lent,
But
apparently.
then you were talking about... Somebody was talking about the pots that they use with the
Chick
incense.
enjoys them, and
I enjoy the
They,
pots.
what is it? No, they swing the pots and they're full of
And you
smoke.
asked if they could go all the way around.
Yeah, they do a 360.
And Father John sent me a letter.
What does this Father John know about Catholic service?
Well, he's a priest. And I don't.
All right.
Hey, Kristi, FYI, swinging the incense pot called a thurible.
Oh.
Now we learned something. 360 degrees is liturgically permissible. It's rare to see it practiced anymore, but in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it was not completely uncommon.
Holy cow.
That's cool. You're putting the soul in Cirque du Soleil.
That's what he says. No, he said particularly at African American or gospel masses, which tended to be much more free with incorporating movement into their worship style.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, you could... It's
a full 360.
Yeah, it's possible.
So
I have no idea.
Are they on chains? Or?
They're on like a long chain.
How big is the smoke thing?
It's
like a lantern size.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you were going to swing it around, you'd have to make sure you'd have to really get it going like a jump rope, because if you pause too far up, it's going to fall down.
Father John said, I've seen it done, but I've never had the guts to try it myself. Yeah.
What kind of incense do they use?
It's like a briquette they light, and it turns into ash.
I know, but I mean, is it like, can you go get it at like
You mean
a
the
head
scent?
shop?
A scent?
Yeah.
Is that what you're after?
I don't know what scent they use.
Wouldn't that'd be a great gag? You go get that marijuana incense and slip it in there.
Oh, that smells like marijuana?
No one seems to be laughing. Okay.
It smokes a lot. I know that.
Oh,
it can
boy,
be
does it ever,
really.
Pat, you were an altar boy.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, we swung in those babies.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the pleasure of going to a black church?
Yep.
I have,
It
and
is a pure celebration.
I went to a Catholic mass in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. They were dancing in the
Joyful.
aisles. They
Joyful.
came down. Oh,
It's really
so
wonderful,
Joyful.
yeah.
Beautiful mass.
Better music.
Yeah, if you get the opportunity to
Yeah.
worship at one of those, do it.
I went to a boat in the Bahamas.
A church boat?
No, just a boat.
Oh, that's really joyful too.
Went sailing. It was
I
awesome.
went,
That's a lot of
It was
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
I felt the glory of God as I just peeled through the water.
I went to a casino in the Bahamas. That was fun.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
Played that Korean poker, whatever. Pai Gao? That was fun.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it Pai Gao?
Yell, Pai Gao.
Pai Gao.
So we have Kristi at the news desk. Anything that's going to lead to a Pat Godwin song?
I don't know, Pat. What do you got for me?
Oh, I got the cocaine story.
All right,
the,
I got
the,
that.
The sky. in
Oh,
Ohio is-
Coke in the boat? That one? Yeah. That'd be
No,
good. No!
not.
No, it's.
Can we?
You're
I like
close.
that one.
You'll know as soon as I say.
Okay.
U.S. Customs agents in California intercepted over $3 million worth of cocaine hidden in a shipment of limes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that's because if you're going to do cocaine, you don't want to get scurvy. Is it scurvy? Which is it? I never can remember.
Rickets?
Is it rickets or scurvy?
Oh, yeah, it's scurvy.
Is it scurvy?
I think, no, one's lime and one's scurvy. Iron anemia?
I
what?
don't know. I'll find out. I'm sorry.
Somebody find out.
Officers at the Otay Mesa commercial facility
Otay.
encountered a 42-year-old
Well, those guys must
man.
hate Eddie Murphy. Every time, where do you work? Oh, I work at the Otay.
Otay
Oh, really?
Mesa.
Otay.
The 42-year-old man was driving a commercial tractor trailer with a shipment manifested as Persian limes. During an inspection, a canine unit screened the shipment and alerted officers who removed 158 suspicious packages from the trailer. They were found to contain 435 pounds of cocaine, estimated street value $3.4 million.
Now, Pat, you have a song?
Sure. Wonder what song it's going to be. Custom check for cocaine. Smuggled in this crime. They pulled her over a truck. It was full of limes. They put the dime in the cocaine. They wrap them all up. They put a driver in the truck. Man, he's out of luck. They put the lime in the cocaine, thinking you won't find it. Put the lime in the cocaine. El Chapo is behind it. Or Customs says it looks like 3 million. Yeah. Customs says maybe it's 1 million. Yeah. Customs, it'll never hit the street. All that lime and cocaine make one hell of a margarita. Now let me get this straight. They put the lime in the cocaine. They wrap them all up. They send one poor schmuck alone in a truck. They put the lime in the cocaine, thinking we won't find it. Put the lime in the cocaine. El Chapo is behind it. You put the lime in the cocaine. You swallow them together. Put the lime in the cocaine. Strap it under your sweater. Put the lime in the cocaine. Better hurry fast, put the lime in the cocaine and shove it up your ass. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Ooh, in the keister, just in time for Easter. Boy, it shows you how tough, what a great singer Harry Nielsen was, doesn't it? You nailed it, Pat.
Oh, thank you.
So good.
That one part where you go, Doctor, that's rough.
I've always liked that song.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool.
That is a great song.
Well, you want to sing in a low-pitched, sexy voice because that's what people prefer, apparently. That's right. They say that the crooners like Barry White is sexier for a long-term relationship, that low-pitched tone. Researchers found lower voice pitch makes men and women sound more attractive to potential long-term partners. Oh, yeah.
I've heard people say,
yeah, baby.
People say, too much of anything is not good for you, baby.
Other than Navy beans. I can't get enough Navy beans.
I don't know
just love
about
them.
I like a lot of butter on my Navy beans.
Cornbread.
We love
Cornbread on my Navy
That's
we
not a gut,
share
that's
love
foreskin.
and made love. Doesn't seem to me like it's enough.
Is he the fattest of all singers?
He was a large man.
He's a
Yeah.
big- he's a
I don't
big
think he's
guy.
the fattest of all singers.
I mean, you know, with the,
Let's
that
put
had-
it up on the board. See who's the fattest of all
that
singers.
had hits. I mean,
John Popper was up there for a while.
This new guy, Jelly Roll, may be the biggest.
He's
a big
pretty
dude.
big.
Yeah.
yeah. Barry White no longer with us, but he had that deep voice.
Israel
Oh, that guy, the
Kamakawai, who's a
somewhere
Hawaiian,
over the rainbow
Hawaiian singer
right.
whose weight peaked at 756 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was gigantic.
He's deceased now.
Hawaiian singer, yeah.
Wow. Great singer.
They also found a lower pitch in men like Star Wars villain Darth Vader boosts their social status.
Oh, really?
It makes them sound more formidable.
Don't make me destroy you. Are we sure the author of this study wasn't just into black dudes?
That's a very real possibility.
Hey, Cheryl, can I talk to you for a second?
Is there any way I can hit on Barry White and James Earl Jones and not make it seem obvious?
You like fat black dudes, don't you?
Made them sound more formidable amongst rather younger men and more prestigious amongst older men. I don't think it's hurting David Beckham any to have a high-pitched voice.
No, probably not.
God.
I don't know about that. Have you ever heard him talk?
Yes.
It's really irritating.
Don't women shut up, and just take your shirt off.
Lord.
Yeah.
Good point.
Just show
You
me a
don't need to
picture
talk.
of your, what ad is that in the underwear?
Oh, Calvin Klein.
Who else are some
I
of the
don't know what
deeper
it was.
singers? Josh Turner, you ever heard him? The great country, a lot of fun country stuff.
What about the guy from the Oak Ridge Boys?
Oh, sure,
yeah. So do
So
men like a deep voice on a woman?
I don't hate it, depending on.
Yeah,
but
I
again,
think so.
looks go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want anybody hideous with a deep voice. Then that's more of a
Who's the most famous?
deepest voice.
Kathleen Turner, maybe.
Yeah, hers was kind of a.
Brenda Vaccaro, maybe?
Demi Moore has a kind of a deep voice.
Lauren Bacall had that
Yeah.
smoky.
That's
But if you have a girl that
B.
sounds
Arthur.
like this all the time, wouldn't that be a little annoying?
Okay, don't do that anymore.
And of course, Pat, yes, the B.
B.
Arthur,
Arthur,
the number one sex symbol there for a while.
Emma Stone in Superbad's voice is pretty deep. I don't know what happened.
She
to that.
kind of has a deeper voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
deeper voice.
They say that Abraham Lincoln had a very high squeaky voice.
Yeah.
I'm the president of the United States. Thank
That's
you.
very
Thank
good.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, Daniel Day-Lewis did not answer to anything but Abraham or Mr. President on set.
Boy, that's the old.
Crazy.
Why don't you try acting?
And that is,
That's the old Lawrence Olivier.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman.
Mr. President, would you like a pepperoni or sausage piece?
yeah, no kidding.
Mr. President, your cell phone's ringing.
Yeah.
Mr. President, your
Pardon me,
pad tie-
Mr.
pad
Lincoln.
tie is here.
Here's your latte.
Yeah.
It's decaf extra hot, Mr. President.
Voices can really make a difference, I think. I mean,
Well, you one of your favorites is Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
And my gosh, if he isn't way down there, huh?
oh, yes.
He's the guy that goes to the beef people.
Yep, that's
What's
it.
for dinner?
Do you assume deeper voice, larger?
No, I never thought that.
Larger cock.
Dr. Kyle.
Is the deep
I'm not
voice,
a
is that
meat
true?
honey, so I don't care.
A meat honey.
It's what's for dinner.
I was not aware that was a term.
I don't think it is.
I like
be.
that.
What is it? A beef honey?
She just said meat honey, and that's
Meat
Meat honey. We're going to go with
Implying
meat
that
honey.
she
I have
she
never
doesn't-
heard it, but
I've heard
made
It's
it
the
up.
opposite of a size queen.
Right. I'm not a meat honey. I don't.
No,
it's the same as a size queen,
It's
but
the same as a
she's
size
saying
queen.
that
It's
she's
just,
not one. Yeah.
I'm not. That's never been a
Not a meat
priority.
Didn't you famously tell us a story one morning about a teeny
Don't.
tiny? I thought it was on the air.
No.
She accidentally walked in on me while I was peeing.
Itty bitty.
I did not. Now people are going to think I really did. I did not.
Tom walked in on me when I was sitting down one time.
Did he? Well, he did that to me one
Kristi
time.
walked in on her when she was sitting on the toilet.
You didn't lock the door.
I forgot to lock
I
the door.
forgot to lock the door too.
Oh, boy.
Thank
I forgot
goodness
to
I
lock.
keep
Tom
everything-
cursed when he saw it.
I forgot to lock the door one morning.
I shut the door.
And Bob walked in on me, and he hasn't come back since.
Now I have a paranoia about it. Like I double check.
I do too.
Yeah.
I told you I went to the. I was at a Target. I love Target. Great stores. Always
Yes.
nice and clean.
Some of the finest shopping carts that are out there.
And
Yeah,
I
great.
walk into Target.
Popcorn, that's
and there's
key.
a lady standing in front of the family bathroom. Just standing there.
Yes.
Yes.
And I look around and the green thing on the door or whatever, so I guess I can go in. I walk over. She steps aside. I open the door, and there's her friend sitting down.
Well, what the hell? What kind of friend is that?
Tom,
What?
they were hitting on you.
What kind of lookout is that?
Did you go home with them?
Oh, that was a trap. Yeah, you almost got ensnared in their little web there.
Yeah.
It's a common thing.
That's
at
called, what is it? It's on
Three-way
last
at
week.
Target.
All right, Shirley, you go in there and pretend to take a dump.
Pig butcher.
We're going to wait for...
Don't lock the door.
I'm going to stay out
Why
here.
didn't she should have said, "I'm sorry, my friend's in there."
First of all, why are you using the family bathroom?
Because I was in a rush. I had to go, much like right now.
This is a real thing, Tom. Pig butchering is a scam involving a fraudster posing as a friend or romantic interest to deceive individuals into providing funds for fictitious investments. It's the subject of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver on HBO this week. They can send you texts, and they'll say, "Hey, is this Tiffany that I met last night at the dance club?" And you go, "No, wrong number." And then that's all they need.
Oh, yeah. Never respond to those.
No, you don't ever respond to a text unless you know who it is.
My husband gets some of those sometimes.
There's the big scam is the.
Oh, well, he's a trafficker.
The big scam is the hospital.
Well, he's on the list.
Now it gets weird.
What's the hospital one?
The hospital one is in essence you send someone a thing and it's very elaborate, and then they think you're going to send them back. Oh, this text was not meant for me. Sorry.
Oh, so it's real hard.
Then the conversation begins, and pretty soon it's, this was about a friend who was having a heart transplant.
If you don't know it, delete it.
And then pretty soon they're asking you for money. That's a major scam.
It's a really bad deal.
I've gotten some that, like some of those spam ones, where if I were married, it could lead to divorce proceed. Like a picture of some chick.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I had fun last night. You're like, hey, what? Honey, I swear to God.
That is not my handwriting.
Yeah.
That is not my signature.
Who's going to believe you?
Right.
So, in conclusion, deep voices are
sexier.
Hot.
Okay. Again, this is like more news from the Mr. Obvious Institute. Is there? Do you suppose there are guys that are turned on by the high squeaky?
Oh, I don't know what that
Depends.
Of course. There are people that are turned on by everything. Yeah. People, there's a woman out there right now, Tom, that her only dream is to take you to bed. And she
just wants it so bad.
Wants it so bad.
To the point it needs
it.
Right now, I got one word for you, baby.
Has to have it.
2 words. Explosive diarrhea.
Oh.
And she just had an orgasm.
Yeah, that was the capper.
That was all she wanted.
So sorry. Let's see now.
It's true.
We have a bunch of
Poor
stuff.
Woman.
We don't really talk about all that much.
What?
We should probably point out to people that we have our a live stream on YouTube. You can see what's going on here.
You can.
When I got sick the other day, you go home and you bob and it's here live. It's the weirdest damn thing.
It's like you're sitting in here, isn't it?
Yes, it's like a 75. You guys in 75-inch high def. It's creepy.
Now, we will be also telling you about the Bob and Tom 24/7 all-day replay. Hear what's going on at the show, and here's some classic stuff from the past. Speaking of classics, comedian classic Mr. Tim Cavanagh will be joining us later on this morning. We have more music coming from Mr. Pat Godwin. And, Pat, I know you had some spinal surgery.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
We have a story coming up about someone who stole a bunch of spinal implants.
Bizarre.
Now, I don't know how you black market those babies.
Yeah.
If you're walking down an alley and someone goes, "Psst, I've got something for your posture," you're going to need a really good surgeon.
Take this to your surgeon.
We'll see what's going on there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
To that show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're listening intently to the news being delivered by Kristi Lee here on the show. Yes.
When do we start doing that?
Yeah, thanks.
Well, let's
pretend.
Start right now.
Okay.
How's that?
Hey, Kristi, what do you got over there?
Yeah.
Philadelphia police are asking for the public's help to identify a suspect after an unusual car theft in Center City last week.
How do they say Philadelphia? Philadelphia.
A total of 26 spinal implants were stolen from a car parked in a garage on the 2300 block of Race Street, February 19th. The medical implants valued at more than $100,000, according to authorities.
That's right where I lived.
Presumably this person had no idea what they were stealing.
Well, would you look at it and go, why would you steal it? You didn't know what it was.
Maybe you have a girlfriend that's a hunchback. You figure one of these will work.
Yeah, you good.
This will straighten her out.
Yeah, she's got
Hey, Moto, let me put these in you.
Yeah, 3 humps. I prefer the 2 in the front.
It's titanium. Maybe it's worth something.
That's what I was going to ask. What was it made out of? Because the
Pat,
metal
you have stuff.
I have rod screws in one cage. Yeah. 7, 8 screws, 3 rods.
But you can't do a back bend.
I don't think I could do a good one.
And you're still paying them off, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got your monthly on that?
I got my bi-weekly.
Okay. You have a song about this?
I do have a song about. My bedroom is a mess. If that's what you mean.
No, but I'd love to hear it. Your bedroom is a mess. Why is that?
Because I have a bed, a different bed. I've got a side rail. I've got the ice packs.
He's got a lot of problems.
I got a lot going on with the back, and I have to have a heating
Poor
pad.
man.
You have a heating pad?
So dating obviously is difficult. Yeah, I have a heating pad still. It's only been 2 years.
Who sets all this stuff up for you? You can't even bend over.
Well, they came over initially in the first place, and now I set it up myself. It's been 2 years. I'm bending over a lot better now. But
good.
I still have all those things in place. So if I were to date and somebody were to come into the bedroom, I have some explaining to do.
Okay, well, tell me about it.
All right. Lay across my adjustable bed. That side rail's there because I fell out of bed, waking up violently from what's called sleep paralysis, and I busted my right eye. Yeah. Why won't you stay? Is it the CPAP I have on my head? I have sleep apnea, and the CPAP forces air into my lungs, allowing me to sleep better and longer. Lots of people have them. Whatever image you had in your mind, I'm guessing it wasn't that nursing home kind. Stay, lady, stay. The heating pad is for my back. I had a spinal fusion over a year ago, and they put 7 rods and screws in there, so I have to sleep with a heating pad. So, oh, I shy away. Is it the back brace and my cold ice pack? The ice reduces the inflammation, and I also take medication for nerve pain called Lyrica, which can make me impotent from time to time. I take a Cialis, let the loving begin. I may only last a minute or two. And then these sharp bolts of pain go shooting through my legs and feet at the small of my back and spasms, and I have to stop making love immediately. Run, lady, run. Why does this happen every time?
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm sorry for you, Pat.
Sorry, Pat. But you're getting better, right?
Much better. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Okay, very good.
Do you feel the cold in your back when it's cold outside?
No, it's not too bad. I don't even notice it. Things are a lot better, yeah.
Is that all that hardware going to stay in there?
Get better.
Do you shoot off the thing at the airport?
I do, indeed.
Do you do what to the,
Do you shoot off your thing at the airport?
Yeah.
You have to go through the one with your arms up.
I meant in the stall when he's pouring. He just goes in there.
You have to tell him.
Thank you very much. Once again, we're attentively listening. Is that right?
Right.
To Kristi Lee News.
Paying attention.
You ready?
Here we go.
Authorities in Poland caught a man trying to lead a horse up the stairs of an apartment building.
I love this joke.
Yes. Why would you lead a horse? You ever try to push one?
Here, you try to change that light bulb.
Police in the town of Verova reported that a bystander noticed the unusual situation and contacted authorities. According to police, the bystander took hold of the animal while the suspect fled the scene.
I'm taking you to bed.
He was taken into custody when he returned to the building. An investigation revealed that the 19-year-old had stolen the mare from a local stud.
The horse was the mare?
And the mare is a stud.
Oh, a mare. Oh.
From, I would say, a local stud farm, maybe. He faces a possible jail sentence of up to 5 years.
Kristi, were you disappointed the first time you ever went to a stud farm? You picture just
there wasn't a cowboy in
muscly
sight.
men.
Yeah.
All the muscly men.
So why would the guy want to take it up to his apartment?
Well, Tom, I don't know if you know this, but
we
some
were
people
going to do it.
have some weird, creepy fetishes.
I mean,
you don't want to know what I thought you were going to say.
Because it's
Why
stolen.
would the guy want to take it up his...
No. I mean, the thing is going to start to urinate and defecate all over his apartment.
You're not worried about that if you're A, 19, and B...
Well, you're going to worry about it about 10 minutes in when fury lets loose.
Or maybe he was trying to...
And why the stairway?
Hide her.
I don't know the old adage, you can lead a horse to the elevator, but you can't make him get in.
That's right.
How are you going to get a horse in an elevator?
There may not. Maybe there wasn't an elevator.
I love this question.
How do you get
the horses won't back down a set of stairs.
They won't?
No, they refuse.
You got to go upstairs.
Well,
if you have a horse on the 8th floor and the elevator's out,
yep,
you can't get down. You just have to stay there.
You're going to need some straw.
Oh, you're going to get comfortable.
Yeah, straw and a shovel.
Yep.
Start heaving it out the window.
What movie is Arnold Schwarzenegger on a horse in an elevator? Is that True Lies?
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
That's a big elevator.
Yeah. Remember this?
That's a great movie and a great scene.
It's a really good movie, yeah.
So this is like
You
a
don't remember this?
full-grown horse. This isn't like one of them little mini pony horses, miniature horses, right? This is a big...
In the movie? I don't know.
No, in this story.
No, it is an actual full-size horse in True Lies.
Wow.
He has to duck down so he'll fit in the elevator.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
This one is this is a full-size horse, it looks like, yeah.
Wow.
Not fully grown, but
Pretty good size.
looks like it's as tall as this person holding the horse.
Yikes.
So,
well, maybe he needed a new mare. From what I understand, his old gray mare ain't what it used to be.
There we go.
I need a new mare.
One that won't nail night.
Need a new shoe.
A Georgia woman is accused of stealing 100 flowers from grave sites at an Atlanta cemetery.
What a nice thought.
Officers responded to the Rest Haven Cemetery and found the woman along with 100 artificial flowers in her van. WSB-TV reports...
Some bitch, you'll love it.
SBTV.
That's right.
The officers took the woman into custody after determining the flowers had been removed from grave sites. Wow.
But they're fake flowers.
Yeah.
Aren't you just asking for trouble?
Yeah, that's
karmic trouble.
Holy heck.
I don't know why I have 30 ghosts now.
I don't know. There are bats in my bathtub now. I don't know what the problem there is.
Wolves in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
Jackals surrounding the house.
Yes, it is sad.
She probably figured, well, they're not really using them.
Yeah, that probably
What
is.
what is the cemetery? Is there is it like parking? You can only leave it there for...
What?
Is it like alternate...
What do you mean?
Alternate headstone. I mean, do they leave if someone puts artificial flowers on a grave? Do they leave them there indefinitely?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, they can eventually be.
Sometimes they'll.
There are
change them out
caretakers,
for
right?
I think if it's a really
seasons or-
nice cemetery, I think someone tries to keep things nice
Straight,
and clean,
yeah, a little bit.
at least.
But the artificial flowers, that's the whole reason you get them, because they last. You don't have to replace them once a week.
What do you think about that?
I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm not a big fan of headstones in particular or in general.
You don't want a
I
headstone?
don't like going to the cemetery. No, I don't want a headstone. I want to be cremated and throw me in the garden. I don't care.
Where do you want to be thrown?
In the garden.
Oh, I heard garbage. So I'm glad we clarified.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say the dumpster. They get really mad if you put stuff in the dumpster here at the Frigamall building.
No, I that's
that
just
never
my
gets
thing.
old.
Oh, dude.
I know.
We could put you out in the field where the towers are.
Sure, why not? I don't care.
You'll broadcast
don't
forever.
care.
Oh, what if you're ghosted at broadcasting? You could be interrupting Tom.
That would be great.
That's an interesting question. Is this signal from our shows decades ago still out in space somewhere?
Yeah,
It's got to be bouncing
theoretically,
around.
yeah.
Just littering the universe.
Yes. There's an alien somewhere going, will you turn that off, please?
Oh, there's an alien out there who can't get enough of Mr. Obvious.
I think she's a genius.
Hey, hello, Earth. Play camel toe.
We are going to destroy Earth. No, that is where Mr. Obvious is.
I couldn't bear it.
We're coming right
His
back.
name is John, you know.
We'll feature a little bit of Mr. O when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Kristi Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Jeff Oskay joining us.
Hi, Chick.
Or are you like Ed Septic or something?
No, I'm Jeff.
Okay.
I don't know who this Ed fella is you speak of.
Okay. I'm,
No, it's Haji.
Rough and ready.
Jeff Oskay will be
Tom.
in Tiffin, Ohio at the Ritz, along with Greg.
You don't really need anybody else after you have Oskay.
Yeah, but we have Han instead.
Oh, Han. Okay.
You got Dave Dyer.
Oh, you got Dave Dyer. Somebody's got to get the drinks ready, I guess.
Wow.
No.
You can park the cars, right?
Yeah.
You and Han can...
Dave Dyer is a full-time fireman, also a great comedian. Wow. Dave Dyer, Greg Hahn, and Jeff Oskay at the Ritz, Tiffin, Ohio, this Saturday. Now, Jeffrey, you have a quiz, I understand?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard about this Chat GPT. Have you heard about it? Have you read about it? Have you heard about it?
It's the newest Pontiac, right?
My kids are using it to write all their papers for school. And
Nice.
Getting straight C's. For those of you who don't know, Chat GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer.
I'd never heard that.
And that's the only one you hear about, but there's also quite a few lesser-known AI chatbots. So I put together a little quiz. The winner gets absolutely nothing. Tom, I'm going to let you keep score, and I'll give you an example. One of the so if you need to learn more about plumbing, you would use Chat PVC.
Oh,
okay, I see.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
If you want to learn more about being a paramedic, you would use Chat EMT. All right, so we all understand.
Yeah,
We're going to go around the room. If you don't get it, then I'll be open for the room, but I'm going to go one by one.
Okay.
Pat, if you need help blowing up a building, you would use Chat.
That's CP4.
TNT. There you guys go.
Dumbass.
Josh.
Chat C4, you idiot.
I was thinking of the C4.
C4, you idiot.
He had it right. It's
gotta
C4,
be
you
letters.
idiot. Josh, if you want to learn more about Lexington Steel, you would use Chat.
I mean, that's a famous porn star, a male porn star.
Yes.
With a very
BBC.
prestigious...
BBC.
Yes! Chat BBC.
That's right, Chick.
Very
Thank
good,
you.
Chick.
Chick gets that one? Okay.
I'm
big,
exempt.
And he does have a big black...
Yeah.
C.
Here's one for Kristi.
Oh, boy.
If you want help learning more about New York City's punk rock clubs from the early 80s, you would use Chat
CBG.
CBGB.
Oh,
Close.
okay.
Very close.
I
I was
didn't
going
know
to say
we
Max's Kansas City.
CBGB. I didn't know we.
No, CBGB would be correct.
Rough Trade's pretty good, too.
Chick,
Huh?
if you wanted help learning more on how not to be fat, you would use Chat.
Oh, I'm stumped. Chat.
Not to be fat.
Thin, skinny, teeny, tiny.
What is it, Jeff?
Chat obesity. Obesity.
Okay, no one got that.
Okay, see, here's the problem I have with
I thought
this.
they were all three letters.
So did I. That's what I.
I'm going rogue, baby.
That's why I said CBG, because I thought it was three
CBGB,
letters.
okay.
I would have said CBGB. I'm not stupid.
Hey, it's the internet. I don't make the rules. I just.
Okay, what's next?
You can tell he's having a great time.
Here's one for.
Someone's dismissed you.
Tom.
Good luck.
Okay.
Tom, if you want to find out why it hurts when you pee, check out Chet
STD.
STI.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yes.
Well, now
No,
wait a minute.
What about UTI?
There's a
I'm old school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chat
You know what?
UTIs
We'll take
also.
it.
The only transmissible diseases I want to have are the old classics: gonorrhea, syphilis. None of this new
Have you ever
stuff.
had a urinary tract infection? It's painful.
Yes, I have.
You wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. We
Called
were
the
at a signing
honeymooners
party for an
disease.
album, and you wouldn't let me go, and I had a infection.
I thought it was the dirty D disease.
You
does that
caught the
mean?
nail from that babe in Fort Wayne?
It wasn't
Too much sex will give you a UTI.
That's the Miller Lite Grape Lady is what you're trying to invoke, aren't you? Okay.
Here, Ace, I got one for you. If you want to find out when the next bad moon will be rising, you would use chat.
CCR.
Yeah, you nailed it.
That's a good one.
Here's a good one for Josh. If it's important for you to learn what lies between the two Koreas, you could find that info on chat.
DMZ.
DMZ.
All right.
Demilitarized zone. Very good. Pat, here's one for you.
GPS.
No, but close. If you want help chilling out, but marijuana is not legal in your state, try chat
CBD.
You nailed it, buddy.
Everybody has at least one now.
Yes.
I'm so sad I didn't get BBC.
Okay, here's one for you, Josh. If you need help paying for groceries when you're down on your luck, use chat
EBT.
Yes, you nailed it.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
What does that mean?
That's the
That's electronic
food
bank
stamps.
transfer,
Yeah.
right? Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, here's one for you, Kristi.
Okay.
If you need help because your phone stopped working last week, you don't want to use chat.
ATT.
That is right.
We're killing it now.
Oh, see?
And aren't we who
Getting
have AT? We're getting $5. $5 whole dollars.
Wow.
I didn't have my phone for 2 hours.
That's
Where
right.
were you, baby?
$5. Hang on a second.
Next.
All right, this one's for you, Chick. If you
Okay.
need help getting out of a conversation you don't want to be in, use chat.
Oh,
That's a tough one.
I don't know. Chat OUT.
Chat BRB.
Oh, BRB.
What's
yeah.
BRB?
Be right back.
Be right back. That's text speak.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
I wouldn't have.
Here's a
Isn't
food
that,
one.
Isn't that big
No,
Rubber
balls?
baby buggy bumpers.
BRB.
Big rubber balls, of course.
BRBBC.
Ace.
Big rubber.
Ace, if you want help making delicious sandwiches, use chat.
Oh, BLT.
There you go.
Yeah, good job, Ace.
You guys are good at these.
Did anyone else see Ace's eyes light up when he got that?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
He was very excited.
That was a hard one because the question was poorly worded.
No,
it's mine, of
Boy,
course.
listen to chat SOB over there.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Tom, Mr. Genius, if you want to know more
Genius.
about the financial prosperity of a country, use chat.
Chat GDP.
That's right.
Yes.
He's on it. Here, let's.
I got one for Kristi.
Okay.
I know that your but not boyfriend, your husband.
Yes.
That word.
I know.
Some people it's hard to.
It's hard to say.
Is a really cool car guy.
Uh-huh.
Loves old cars.
Uh-huh.
If you're a fan of vintage Pontiacs, you want to get
Chat GTO.
Yes.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, you nailed it.
That was easy.
Here's one. Josh, I think you might know this. It's very specific. If you want to be sweaty and naked in Debo's chicken coop, you would smoke chat.
What?
THC?
PCP.
Oh,
from the movie
okay.
Fridays. I thought maybe.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
Wow.
That was a good
I didn't know who Debo is.
Oh, here's one for Kristi.
Okay.
If some random dude texts you out of the blue asking for a nude, it gives you the chat.
DP. I don't know.
Heebie-jeebies.
Oh,
Chat
that's not fair because that's.
Heebie-jeebies.
No.
You were
Kristi-
not very good at this,
No,
Kristi.
you're screwing this up.
Kristi, if you wanted to learn about
should be
the
3 letters.
the sloughing of your uterine wall and the hormones and emotions that go along with that, you would use chat.
PMS.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, very
good.
Sounds done.
I'm not stupid.
Here's one for you, Pat.
Alrighty.
Because if you need help clipping coupons and finding the best deal on frozen pizzas, use chat.
ACE.
That's right.
Very good.
was a good one.
And 2 more, real quick. Chick, if you needed help trying to get laid, you would use chat.
Chloroform?
Is it chat chloroform?
Chloroform? Is it I give up.
It is. It's chat chloroform. No, it's Tom's favorite word, chat DTF.
Okay.
That's kind of where I thought you were going with that picture thing.
And finally, if you want help insulting your closest coworkers to the point they cry in their cars on the way home, use chat
TOM.
That's right, baby.
Stop crying, would you? It's a joke.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Who won?
Jeff Oskay will be on stage with Greg Hahn and Dave Dyer. Tiffin, Ohio's The Ritz, coming up this Saturday night. Just around the corner.
That's right, baby.
That'll be nice. I love that shirt, by the way. That is super cool.
Thank you.
It's
It's
very
from
nice.
my Magnum PI collection.
It's
Oh,
nice.
very
It's got
good.
parrots on it and
No,
everything.
Magnum PU.
They're
those parrots?
Well, I guess they are
Yeah, there's
parrots,
cardinals.
I don't know.
There's a bear
kind of birds.
and a waterfall.
Okay, there's got to be something else to talk about.
Okay, sorry. Coming up, we're going to visit with comedian Tim Cavanagh.
There you go.
Later this week, Bill Burr will be joining us, and also the great Peter Frampton, guitarist, songwriter, singer, rock star, who is up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well-deserved honor. You can go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website and vote for Mr. Frampton. I certainly would recommend it. People often ask me, who's the nicest guy you've ever met that's a rock star? And the answer is always Peter Frampton. There's a whole bunch of really nice guys, but Peter is like the greatest. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. You know, we all wish all the time, God, I wish I had more time. Didn't have enough time. Time for what? What are you going to do with that extra hour if you got one? Well, would you read a book? Would you watch TV? Would you go to the gym? Maybe work on your head. Maybe try to get your mental health in great shape so you can help everybody else. Therapy can help you find what matters to you and help you do a lot more with the time that you do have, empowering you to become the best version of yourself. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. And BetterHelp is a pretty simple idea, brilliantly executed. They have 25,000 therapists on hand. And when I say on hand, I mean online. And you go to BetterHelp.com/BT show and you fill out a form that will essentially let them know what's going on with you, and they will match you with a participating therapist. And then the therapy itself is done online, so it's a lot more convenient than hopping in your car, leaving work, driving here, doing this. You do it online, so you can do it like a phone call. You can do it as if it were a Zoom situation where you're looking at the therapist on camera, or you could do it chatting with texting. Whatever works for you, that's what BetterHelp is all about, making it easier to access therapy. And like I said, 25,000 therapists online already, and they're trying this out. And you can try it too by going to BetterHelp.com/BT show. Try it today. It'll knock 10% off your first month if you use that /BT show little tag on it. So it's BetterHelp, HELP, BetterHelp.com/BT show. Coming up, we have a runaway train in the news, and salad in space? Apparently not. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Got a couple of letters here, specifically for Tom. Would you care to hear them, Tom?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading. No, what have you got?
During the Chat GPT quiz that Mr. Oskay was giving us. This is from Chris. He says, I really felt the energy from all around the world as you guys said Chat TOM at the same time for a coworker who constantly picks on you and makes you cry standing by the vending machine.
I don't just make you cry by the vending machine. I make you cry by the coffee machine,
everything in the green room.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't understand this one. This is from Rob. Cat GPT. The answer is always meow.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just reading the letters.
Well, don't read them if you don't understand them. I think it's funny.
Well,
Cat
we
GPT.
wouldn't-
It's kitty cat.
I know it's a cat, but why is the answer meow?
Because that's what cats do, you idiot.
Cats meow?
What do you want it to be?
I don't want it to be Cat GPT to start with.
Then don't read the letter.
And we're back to that.
All right. You made a choice and it was wrong. Face it.
Face it.
Ich mein Pussen, Jeff. God, I love stills. Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Now, Kristi Lee is still at the news desk. What have you got over there?
A recent poll of 2,000 Americans who live with their significant others reveals a quarter of couples keep secrets from one another.
A quarter. That's a little low.
They're liars, is what they are.
Way low.
Yeah. According to the poll, the most common secrets include details about past relationships.
Yeah.
You don't talk about that. Doing something they know their partner would be upset about. And undisclosed spending habits.
Wouldn't you go do something, though, if you didn't, you really could care less if you did it, but if they were excited about it, you'd go do it, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with this,
So it's kind of a
But that's-
secret that you're not into it. That,
Right.
that kind of thing.
I
You're
see what you're
pretending
saying.
to
You're
be more.
pretending that
that's
you're...
different, though. I think this is saying, she doesn't want you skydiving, so she's on vacation, so you jump out of an airplane.
And we've talked about this before. When you ask someone how many partners they've had, the
5.
answer is always 5.
Yeah, always.
Always. No matter what the real answer is.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't give the real answer.
So I shouldn't grab a pen and paper and say, give me an hour?
No, it's
always
Yeah.
Or
Did you say that's always
do you have a slide rule? Something like, you wanted an exponential? Or
also the
You don't say things like, well, does oral count?
no, and you can't say
Keep it simple.
you can't say something like that. Honestly, there are too many to remember.
Never
Don't say
say
that. Don't say that.
Oh, to get a
Don't
good laugh,
talk
I'll
about
always
it.
say women only.
Oh, yeah, that's good, too, yeah.
And she thinks, oh, dear God, what's going on with this? This guy's into everything. Are we limiting it to humans?
This guy's into everything.
No, but
Well, of course you don't tell them every... I mean, no.
Yeah, but to say that it's only 25...
That's a lie.
That's because people doing this survey are lying.
Of course.
Are there varying degrees of lying, or are you guys black and
Yeah,
white? And
no, there are varying degrees, of course. There's lie by omission, there are white lies. There are,
No, say you've got...
Save feelings to lie?
Yeah.
Say you're hiding... I was recently experienced... You're hiding something that's like a birthday present.
Like the neighbor's head in the freezer?
No, I mean something really like I've got although I've hidden Finn's birthday present in that cabinet, and so she goes, I'm going into your office. Oh yeah, wait a minute, I think you should go. You make up some.
Of course,
it's not really evil. It's just you don't want her to go find the present.
Right.
That's
a little white lie that is fine.
Sure. But
you're talking about your daughter. I'm talking about your significant other. Do you hide stuff from her?
Similarly,
okay,
birthday stuff. Yeah, sure.
All right.
I mean, and I think if 25% of the people say it's 99.
Mm-hmm.
Honesty can be a very selfish thing. In that, let's say I have an ex-girlfriend who I cheated on and she doesn't know it. And I go, you know what? I think I would feel better if I confessed to her, even though we haven't been together for years.
That's a horrible thing.
And
to
I
do.
call her up and go, just so you know, when we were together, I'm trying to clear my conscience here. I cheated on you. Why am I going to make her feel terrible?
That's a humble brag.
But that's really come 180, right? Aren't you supposed to tell the truth always? And
of course,
forever?
but I'm saying like that's some secrets. Go ahead and keep to yourself.
Yeah, but I don't.
Josh, that secret you always it's just by chance that Pornhub and Sports Center, when you press the button, who knows which is going to come on?
Sure, yeah.
I left you in bed and I went to watch Sports Center, and by God, there was.
I see what you're saying.
Grandma porn.
Grandma porn. That would be a secret you would keep from
GILFs.
Yeah. Hey, babe, I'm into GILFs.
Yeah.
You're not a GILF. Are you upset by this?
I just want you to know.
She's not a GILF. Yeah.
Doesn't make me love you any less, but I can't love you more than a GILF. Okay.
I'll never love you the way I love my GILFs.
That's right. That I haven't met yet.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to just keep your mouth shut, right?
Sure.
Yes.
A determined pilot in Ohio spent 6 hours drawing a penis in the sky along with the word "see ya." The art
6 hours.
See ya.
The art in the sky was created by a pilot flying a Diamond DA-42 plane and spotted by Flight Radar 24, an online flight tracking service.
So this is one of those things that draws the image on
the radar
a screen of radar.
You're not seeing it from the ground, correct?
So it's not skywriting.
No. According to Flight Radar 24, the plane took off at 8:47 p.m. on Saturday night and landed at 2:47 a.m. on Sunday at the Bellefontaine Regional Airport in Ohio.
Bellefontaine.
Sorry. It's not clear yet who was piloting the plane, but the unknown artist quickly developed a fan base online.
No, he didn't. No, there's no fan base for people watching these airplane.
Well, sure there are.
Come on,
Viral
10
art.
people.
Look at that.
See ya.
It's pretty good.
I mean, he had to map that out.
So
that's really hard to do. If you're,
it looks like a giant, primitive drawing of a giant circumcised phallus.
Oh, look, Tom, there's Mansfield. There's Upper Sandusky.
Yeah. Do you suppose that
Mount Vernon?
do you have to?
Well, there's Waldo. I always wondered where that was.
Do you fuel up and say to the guy, "Hey, give me enough for a circumcised giant phallus. I'm heading toward Lake Erie." What a crazy
waste of time and money.
No, but he must
for
be
6
doing,
people to see it.
No, but it's obviously
Quite a fan base.
Yeah.
It's a message for somebody, right?
Sure, the guys that watch Flight Tracker.
No, the SIA.
Yeah, it sounds like he's quitting or he's about to.
Yeah, he's either quitting a job or he's blowing off a girlfriend or something.
I don't know.
I'd be nervous if a pilot ever in any way said "see ya." I'd be like,
Yeah.
well, I guess we're not getting that plane back.
Oh, I never thought about it.
I mean, wouldn't you be like, hey, what's going on in there? Everything all right?
Wow. Did the plane come back? Do they know?
I don't. That's
If
all I have.
Yeah, if it hadn't, they would have. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure
That would be the story. Yeah, not this
Yeah,
dick in the air.
Dick is in the air.
Do you have a song, Pat?
Oh, there was a skywriter years ago that got in trouble doing this that I have a song about. And it
Okay.
actually was Ohio. You want to hear that?
Sure.
Sure. When I'm flying, boy, it's the best. I get a little naughty, I confess. I make the other pilots laugh till they cry when I go up and write a penis in the sky. Going up, write a penis in the sky.
Penis in the sky.
2 smoky balls and 1 big eye.
One big eye.
I leave them laughing in a cloud of dust and a couple of puffs at the tip. That's a must. Might be in trouble when I get back. Dick joke, they'll say, what a hack. It's easy enough to draw a big old Woody, but what about that sweet, sweet booty? Going up, right a vagina in the sky.
Vagina in the sky.
It's quite dangerous, I might die.
He might die.
Ovals and openings, canyons and cliffs. Just thinking about it makes me stiff. Just thinking about it makes me stiff. 1 and we're out.
Woo!
Nice. Thank you,
All
Pat.
Thank you, background singers.
One of the weirdest big hits of all time.
I
That's a
love
great
that
tune, yeah.
song. Are you kidding?
Really?
Going on
Spirit
there.
in the
That
sky.
grinding
Yes.
guitar. And
Yes.
No, I said it's got a weird, at the time, a very weird sound.
That's why I love it so much. It was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Greenbaum, was that his name?
Norman Greenbaum.
Yeah.
Greenbaum.
Normie.
Now, we have more to get to, but I want to remind you, coming up, comedian Tim Cavanagh will be joining us.
Timothy.
Next, let's see, tomorrow, are we going to be speaking, am I correct in saying, Peter Frampton tomorrow?
Yeah, we are.
PDF.
As well as Allie Breen with Sexy Time.
Oh, he's
A special early edition.
I just ordered, and I forgot what album it was, vinyl of Peter's. I was going to bring it in, have him sign it tomorrow, but he'd need really long arms.
Yeah.
It's a Zoom call.
Yeah, it's a Zoom. Okay. All right. That's unfortunate.
Thank you very much. What else you got, Kristi?
A woman has lost her $800,000 injury claim after she was seen tossing a Christmas tree. Ms. Camilla Grabaska sued an insurance company claiming she suffered lasting pain to her back and neck following a 2017 car crash.
She could only bowl on Tuesday.
The 36-year-old said the disabling condition left her unable to work for more than 5 years or play with her children. Her claim was thrown out by the high court judge after a photograph came to light showing Grabowska tossing a 5-foot-tall spruce at a charity event in January of 2018.
Throwing a tree.
Wow.
Yeah. Duh.
This is a real thing, right? Insurance fraud and people
Sure.
trying to. Yeah.
I worked with a guy named Steve, and his side hustle. He worked for a detective agency.
Oh, that's right.
And the one case he'd been working on, he had a camera, and they were watching this lady at this house, this guy rather at this house that had applied for this huge disability, all these checks, and they had all kinds of photographs of him building by himself an outdoor swimming pool, carrying cement bags and the whole deal.
Right.
So, yeah, they nailed him. This is sort of the same thing.
I'm a put her to death as far as I'm concerned.
That's pretty severe.
Because this is why insurance companies don't pay out real people with real issues because of fraud like this.
Yeah. And why our claims or our premiums are so high, because we have to pay for people that are scamming them.
What kind of a charity do you throw Christmas trees?
I don't know, but that sounds fun.
kind of fun, yeah.
5-foot tree. Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
Wow.
You've never competed in the Christmas tree toss?
No.
That's a big tree.
That can't be real.
That's way in the air. They get
that's real. Yeah, sure.
They get really light when they're been out of the ground for quite a while.
They're dry. There's no water in there. It's dried up.
It's all dried.
You can toss that. But that also proves.
Hey, speaking of dried up bush.
Where are you going?
Oh. Yeah. Where are you going to go?
There,
oh no, that lady's vagina.
All of a sudden, he's trapped.
Yep.
Sorry. What else have you got?
He wasn't using it as a segue. The picture of she's an older lady.
She was 36.
What is that?
Well, she's lived a rough 36.
It says 36.
What was the 2001 Space Odyssey monolith in the background there? Can we see that picture again? Who is it? See the thing in the background?
I do.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It is Kubrickian.
Boy, it's a really good turnout.
Doesn't she look 74?
Well, I can't really see yeah, she looks kind of old there.
Get your life together, lady.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Down the booze.
A runaway freight train in India traveled for nearly 45 miles without a driver. Video shared.
This one threw me because at first I thought it was like Cowboys and Indians, but it was in India.
In India, not with Indians.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You thought it was what?
Well, you know how many westerns.
Ignore him.
Get moving.
I thought I was the one.
This is where we all
try
shout
to
next.
Tap you on the shoulder to confuse you. You don't do that to yourself.
Video shared on social media showed the train zooming past several stations at high speed.
This is a classic western thing.
Indian Railways, as in India the country,
That's where it threw me.
said the train,
That's where they lost it.
which was carrying stone. How many Indian railroads do you know of in the United States?
And westerns, I bet they have.
Well, how do you think they're going to get to the casinos? Okay.
Oh, God. This train was carrying stone chips and had stopped in Hatua for a crew change when it began moving down a slope on the train tracks. Soon after being alerted about the moving train, officials closed off railway crossings along its path. The train was stopped after a railway official placed wood blocks on the tracks to stop the train.
How does that work?
It managed to reach speeds of 62 miles per hour and crossed about 5 stations before it was finally stopped.
First of all, it'd be a lousy movie. Wooden blocks. Well, you want to have a guy ride up next to it on a horse.
And jump off and jump
into the train.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then he puts the brakes on. And the people that are in the back in the cars all go flying forward. That's a way to stop a train.
Do you remember how loud that train was that we rode on?
Oh.
That's why we're both deaf.
The horn thing?
Yeah, we famously rode the fare train. We never recovered.
Nope.
Well, I'm glad everybody's okay.
That's where I lost it all.
I just thought, how would the wooden blocks stop the train?
They did.
Put them on the tracks?
They put them on the tracks.
It'll knock it off the tracks. You know how you know a train's been. You know how you know a train's been through here.
Oh.
You can see its tracks.
Okay. I wouldn't have given you the story if I'd known that it was going to end that way.
All right. Well.
I like when you give us stories and then ask us questions that the story didn't answer.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing.
What about the wooden blocks? How do we know?
I figured maybe do a little reading. I don't know.
Okay, so you want us to come in. Never mind.
I know.
You don't want us to come in.
No.
No.
I will gladly stay home in my compound where I have peace of mind because I have my Simply Safe design it yourself, do it yourself home security system. Simply Safe, is trusted by the experts, named Best Home Security System of 2024 by an outfit called U.S. News and World Report, offering everything you need for whole home protection. Simply Safe has HD cameras for inside and out. They also have advanced motion sensors, entry sensors, hazard sensors for fire, floods, and ice. Simply Safe's system is easy to set up without any special tools or know-how required. Let's put it this way. I installed it in a couple places. And I put in Mike Mark's Simply Safe. Did you know that?
Nice.
Went over there and got it up and running just for whatever that
What'd you
guy's
charge
name
him for
is.
that?
Mike Mark.
Absolutely free.
Oh.
And now, for Bob and Tom Show listeners, I cannot get you a free price, but I can get you 20% off any new Simply Safe system with Fast Protect monitoring. Just go to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Yes, sir.
When we come back, you were asking about how our signal is going out into outer space.
And bouncing back?
I have some answers.
Cool.
Wow.
Kind of cool. We're going to find out about those when we return. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us? Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Egyptian room down.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're at the news desk with Kristi Lee, are we not?
Yeah, coming up, a little Timmy Cavanagh. But right now, Kristi, what else have you got?
If you've ever lost track of time at the mall, there's a very specific design reason why. Writing for The Hustle, Mark Dent draws comparisons to malls and casinos, noting that neither feature natural light nor clocks. By removing distractions like clocks, windows, and interesting design elements, people's attention is reunited to their products. That's right. Much like casinos, mall operators also want to keep people inside for as long as possible. Researchers from Bangor University discovered that when we shop, we have about 20 minutes before our brains lose the power to keep us from making questionable financial decisions.
20?
20? I was going to say. They don't shop with me.
That's why you go to the mall to make questionable financial
That's
decisions.
right. After 40 minutes, brains effectively shut down and struggle to make logical decisions, making it more likely for people to buy things they did not intend on getting.
That's the message of Dawn of the Dead.
Is it?
Yeah,
I've not
zombies
seen it.
in a mall. It's a wonderful satire. Consumerism.
Do you often find yourself going into, say, Target, and you just want to get one thing, and you walk out with 40?
I call it the $200 target.
Absolutely.
No matter what I go in there for,
Really?
Yep.
I spend $200. It's like it's literally within $2 or $3. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Target's
Thanks,
a good store,
Target.
huh?
Real good.
Yeah.
They got popcorn.
Well, they've got everything. They've got food.
Yeah, it always smells good.
They've
got popcorn.
They have housewares. They have clothing.
I submit the finest shopping carts in a retail.
They have great shopping
space.
carts.
Now, do you just go in to get one thing, Josh, or are you able to?
You know, I say all that. I haven't been in a Target in a while. I'm real good, though, at going in, getting what I came for, and not getting anything else.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
You strike me as that guy.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm jealous of you, actually.
I
am totally the opposite.
You get the popcorn, right?
I don't.
Well, there's no other reason to go to Target without the popcorn.
It's salty.
How about if you're doing something, say you were buying something on Amazon?
Yeah.
Just get the one thing, or do you go, hey, well, since I'm here?
No, you guys won't like how I shop on Amazon. If I'm going on Amazon just for one thing, I just leave it in my cart until I need another thing. I wait until I have 3 or 4 things.
Well, that's good. That saves trips and that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not a.
You're not Chick McGee where you have to have it right now.
No, I don't need. In fact, I try to beat the system. I do the thing of like, hey, we can send it to you tomorrow or in a week, and you'll get $1.50 on your digital things.
Right.
I always go for the week later.
How do you know that I get the pay extra for shipping that I can get it later?
You talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I do.
No, I try to make money when I'm on Amazon.
Really?
By doing that. Hey, yeah, ship it in a week, and I get $1.50 off a movie I want to rent or something.
Do you use it?
It automatically deducts, when you go to rent something.
That's right.
So,
you know what we've got here with Josh and Ace? We got a couple of coupon clippers is what we've got. And we've got a couple of coupon redeemers by mail. Is that right, gentlemen?
I have become I will fill out the rebate form and mail it in, yes. And I have made money.
You're frugal.
You're tight.
I know the worth
now,
of a dollar.
But the essence of the story is
value
that there are no clocks in the mall, so you lose track of time in theory.
Of course.
Makes sense.
Now, do you apply this at your home when you bring one of these ladies home to your bedroom?
No, you can't.
Do you not have a clock in the bedroom because after 40 minutes your brain stops making logical decisions?
I have to have a clock because you pay by the hour. But I don't want what's called a clock watcher. I don't want her to be looking at her watch. Don't worry, babe. We'll take care of this. By the way, multiple pops.
I wonder if ladies of the evening wear an Apple Watch so they get track for the movement.
Get their steps in?
Is there
on their ankles?
Yeah,
is there a thing on the fitness app that I know that they have one for like Pilates and for swimming? And
right.
Do they have one for
no,
intercourse?
but they don't. But they have. I mean, they have an activity circle.
Right. It will affect
circle.
them.
Sure, it will.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you're wearing your watch.
So at the end of the day, if you're a prostitute, you look at the watch and you can do a little.
Oh, I closed all 3 circles today. It was a good day, honey.
Wow. Some people get their steps.
Yeah.
Some people get their thrusts.
That's right.
Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah. By the way, you coupon clippers, you will take care of me when I'm penniless, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you're good, man.
I appreciate it.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. What else you got, Kristi?
New research out there says salad is less healthy in space.
I've been trying to tell you people.
While ISS astronauts, that's a space station, can eat salad grown from controlled chambers, there are concerns that pathogens on the International Space Station can colonize lettuce and other plants, which could lead to an outbreak of E. coli or salmonella.
Oh, man.
Scientists at the University of Delaware grew lettuce under conditions that imitated the weightless environment aboard the International Space Station and found plants were more prone to infections from salmonella when grown in simulated microgravity than on Earth.
Okay.
Huh.
The next time I'm in space,
I'll order
the soup.
Yeah.
Aren't they recycling the water, though? Isn't it?
Yeah, that's part of it. I wonder if the cuisine up there has gotten better over the years, or is it all...
Well, Josh, don't they have several places to eat that the food's pretty good?
Yeah, they got some.
They do, yeah. The food in space is good.
How is it?
Yeah, of course, the atmosphere is terrible. But,
I'd like to. Wouldn't you like to be weightless? Wouldn't you like
Yes.
to float around for a bit?
God, I think it'd be great.
That'd be like flying, right?
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Fantastic.
I think I'd get
Wonderful.
violently ill.
Yeah.
And the vomit would just float right there next to me.
Why do you think you would get ill?
I don't. It feels like I would get if I didn't know what was up or down. It wouldn't matter. I'm sorry. It wouldn't matter what was up or down. I don't think I could
function.
Wrap my mind around that.
Now,
You don't
speaking
get
of
sick when you're
space,
flying, right?
Yeah.
we're talking about does the radio signal just go out into space?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it does.
Yeah.
Mr. Blair was kind enough to send us this letter. With the number of years you've been broadcasting, your signal's been heading out at the speed of light since then. That means your signal has reached at least 71 star systems.
Holy heck.
Systems within 40 light years of Earth.
Oh, that's cool.
Since Josh joined 7 years ago, is it 8 years ago? Almost,
yeah.
Your voice has reached at least 5 star systems, Josh.
That's crazy.
Want to say hi to anybody?
What? Hello out there. Please practice the Prime Directive. If you do come and study us, just leave us be and get your info and leave. Don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
No probing.
No probing?
Well, I'm not going to knock it until I try it.
I see.
You probe a little. You came all this way.
You can push on it.
Do they warm that nerves? Do they bring that probe thing up to temperature? Or
they breathe on it like a gyno would a speculum.
Yeah, you don't want it.
I told you when I got my last ultrasound, they have a hole where they put the ultrasound gel that heats up the gel.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Warms it up. It's very, very nice. It's true, Tom.
I'm not doubting it.
By the way, ladies, if you go to a gynecologist and he breathes on a metal speculum and then wipes it off with his shirt.
Time to change.
Go to a
stocks.
different guy.
Yeah, if you hear, just excuse me, I left my car running, and just go. Yeah.
If he says something like, "I'll tell you what, last hour, I didn't think this thing was going to be strong enough to hold that baby open."
Boy, the last lady fought like a Comanche. She was mad. Very bad things, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Coming up, a little Timmy Cavanagh. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Life is made up of many gorgeous moments. Cherish them all, big and small, with Blue Nile. Whether it's for yourself or a loved one, Blue Nile's unrivaled selection of expertly crafted fine jewelry and statement pieces help make all your moments sparkle. Blue Nile's experts are on hand to guide you, and their diamond guarantee ensures you get the highest quality at the best price. Celebrate a life well lived in the most radiant way and save up to 30% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
Be up and running.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk. Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Josh Arnold is over there.
Hey, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much. Coming up, we're going to hook up on the big screen with, there he is, it's Tim Cavanagh.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, you guys.
Tim Cavanagh is a new shade of white. If you are going to paint your house, you can get bright white, lunar white, ivory white, or Tim Cavanagh white. It is.
Tim, do you come in matte? Well, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Very white.
Josh, your thoughts on that question?
You didn't mean it like that, Tim.
He meant matte finish.
Yeah.
Matte finish first. Sorry. He meant a matte finish.
Yeah,
M-A-T-T-E-E. What is? How do you spell that, Josh?
M-A-T-T-E.
I've lost my ability to think and talk. Hi, Tim. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
It's exciting to be here. A week ago today, my wife and I flew back from Washington, D.C., where she was testifying before Congress, which she does, because she's a member of the Irish Republican Army.
Is that right?
I shouldn't have said that on the radio, but no, she isn't really. But we were flying back from Washington, D.C., and we were sitting on the shuttle bus taking us back to the rental car place, and this nice family came on. It was a couple and like a 7-year-old boy. And we got to talking a little bit, and I said to the kid, I said, "So you didn't have school today?" And this was Monday. And he said, "No, I did not." And I said, "Well, that's because it's President's Day. And the only people who have to go to school on President's Day are presidents." And he looked at me kind of confused, and he said, "So tomorrow is President's Day?" I said, "No, today is President's Day." And he shot his mother the dirtiest look and said, "Why didn't you tell me?"
He was real upset.
Like he'd missed Christmas. It's like, what's going on? What do he and his friends do on President's Day that he's so upset that he missed it? These parents, they've got a problem.
I guess so. Now, you're famous for your birthday celebrations. And
I am so famous that I cannot myself get into the celebrity birthday list. So I'm not that famous. But yes, I do. I have celebrity birthdays for you today. If you're interested.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get the music up in just a second.
Okay.
But why don't you start, and then I'll throw it in when I'm ready.
Okay, that's cool, because I can't hear it anyway. So I'll just start as if everything's going well. All right. Hey, everybody. It's time once again for Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. I'm comedian Tim Cavanagh. Celebrating birthday number 64 this week is Tony Robbins, the man who answers the question, "I wonder what Lurch would be like as a motivational speaker." Business tycoon Mike Bloomberg celebrated birthday number 82 this week.
Oh.
His net worth is an estimated $60 billion. I was thinking for his birthday, what do you give a man who's worth $60 billion? Adoption papers. Hey, I've been an orphan for 25 years. I need a dad. Celebrating birthday number 68 this week is Kelsey Grammer. This fall, he'll be teaming up with Tori Spelling on a new show called Kelsey and Tori. Because let's face it, who's going to watch a show called Grammar and Spelling?
Good point. Yeah.
Hey, the late, great actor Sidney Poitier would have turned 95 this month. He had an amazing life. His highest point was Lilies of the Field. The lowest point is Pushing Up Daisies. That's too soon. I know it is.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's beloved. To serve with love. Okay. This is interesting. I didn't know this before. Turning 57 this month is actor Benicio del Toro. His Spanish name translates in English as Benny the Bull, who is the mascot of the Chicago Bulls. Now, in his work as the Bulls mascot over the years, Benicio has killed 27 fans.
Oh, my.
Only Slamson the Lion is responsible for more deaths in NBA arenas.
Oh, no.
Because he kills a lot of people in his movies.
Yeah.
yes.
Sure, yeah. Hitman and stuff.
He's a bad guy.
That's what I was thinking. And then you put the disguise on him. Nothing to stop him. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell turns 65 this week, beating the over-under of 64.5. Speaking of the NFL great Jerome the Bus Bettis turns 52 this month. And you know what happens to a 52-year-old bus? Yep, it's donated to a church group.
That's right.
Yikes.
I think we've all seen those things on the road. Okay. Last October, I went trick-or-treating with my niece and her friends. My niece went as Barbie, who's turning 64 this month.
Oh.
As everybody who saw the movie knows. I went in costume, too. I just wore a tiny Speedo. I told people I was Aquaman Jason Momoa. And, man, I got more Snickers than any of my friends or nieces combined. Jason Momoa turns 45 this month. You know, he's married to Lisa Bonet. You know, and she's just little. I mean, she looks little to me. And I would just worry seeing those two going into a bedroom that she's not going to come out alive. He's a big guy.
Yeah. The word asunder comes to mind.
Yeah, a torn asunder. Very nice. And that's biblical, too. And Momoa sounds like it should be a biblical name, but he's actually half Hawaiian and half Iowan.
Oh.
His mother is from Iowa.
How about that?
He grew up just south of Des Moines, Iowa.
So he's Des Moines.
Your thoughts, Tim?
I like it.
Okay.
One other thing I found out, he went to the same high school as Brandon Routh, who played Superman in one of those movies.
Right.
Sure. So that's pretty weird. You have Aquaman and Superman in the same high school.
That is.
It is weird.
What are the odds?
You'd think they would have gone to school in D.C.
Very good, very good.
DC Comics.
You're a marvel.
Oh, my
Right.
God.
Right.
Okay,
Did you know
I should just give
Superman
up
and Batman, both their mothers' names are Martha?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, chew on that for a while.
That's amazing.
Back to you, Tim.
You know what? I like it when coincidence takes over for comedy.
Same.
I think that's fun.
Yeah.
So, hey, does anybody want to guess how old singer Rick Astley is? I didn't think so.
I'm going to say 71.
He's 58.
Oh.
He's 58?
Wow.
He
looks
yeah,
older
Rick
than
Astley,
58.
believe it or not. We've all been Rickrolled here. Turning 64 this month is Prince Andrew, Duke of York. When asked what he'd like for his birthday, he said an exquisite 12-year-old Scotch Macallan or McDougal or whatever last name you can pick.
Yeah.
Likes the young girls.
12 years old. That's tough.
Yeah, that was
Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Hey, how about a celebrity birthday riddle?
Oh.
What famous comedian beats Chris Scissors but loses to Chris Paper?
Chris Rock.
Oh, you knew
Chris
it,
Rock is correct. And one more riddle. What Oscar-winning actor beats Chris Rock? Will Smith.
How did we not answer that?
How did you not get that?
I don't know.
Didn't get it.
Oh,
Yeah, you got the Chris Rock one. That was
Just
really
common
excellent.
sense.
All right. That's a little 1-2 punch for you. Okay. Princess Alexandra of Luxembourg turns 33 this week. For her birthday, her father gave her a cardboard crown because that's what everybody gets on their birthday from the Luxemburger King.
Oh, man. Luxembourg.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Very good.
All right, we've lowered the standard, but that's okay. Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, turned 70 this week. The Simpsons is such a great show. It's been on for over 30 years, and it's still funny. And after all these years, they've finally taken a poll asking, who's your favorite Simpson? Finishing first, Homer. Finishing last, OJ.
He's still way down there.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Being a murderer and all, I'm glad.
Yeah, he's out of jail. He's back in my act. So that's the important thing.
Now, speaking of your act, Tim Cavanagh, Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday at the Burlington Memorial Auditorium in Burlington, Iowa. This Friday, Diamond Joe Casino in Dubuque. Saturday, the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And Friday, the Lebowski Center for the Arts in Owasso, Michigan.
All right.
It's Mr. Tim
It's
Cavanagh.
a week from Friday. Yes,
on the
Owasso,
road.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah, this Friday's Diamond Joe, then a week from Friday is the Lebowski Center. Very good. Thank you, Tim.
Right. One of them has a casino and one does not.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Now, do you want to wrap it up here?
Yeah, I do. I think you guys do, so I think I will. I've got one, two. Okay, just a couple more jokes. Born back in 1819 was Christopher Latham Scholes, who invented the typewriter. Now, when I took typing back in high school, I had a crush on a girl who sat next to me in class. My plan was to dazzle her with my incredible typing prowess, which really turns girls on. Kristi, you could back me up on that. Well, wouldn't you know, I was the one student in the class who got stuck with the typewriter with the spastic colon.
Oh.
Very hard to impress a girl when your equipment isn't working.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I started to feel sorry for myself, but then I found out that the girl behind me was missing her period. That's rough.
Yeah, that is.
She spent the summer with her aunt.
Very good. Very good.
I don't know what. Hey, do I have time for another one?
One more.
Hey, okay, not waiting for a response. The late Fats Domino, the great rock and roller from the 50s, would have turned 96 this week. He was so popular back in the day that other singers started to copy him, giving themselves a first name that implied that they were heavy and a last name that was a playing piece from a game. So Fats Domino led to Chubby Checker, who led to Lard-Ass Tiddlywink, who never really caught on.
No, poor Lard-Ass.
Well, thank you, Tim. Tim Cavanagh, once again, tomorrow night at the Thursday night, at the Burlington Memorial Auditorium, Burlington, Iowa. And then it's Dubuque on Friday at the Diamond Joe Casino, and Saturday, the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks so much.
you guys.
Have a great weekend.
Very funny.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show, Joshy.
Yes, brought to you by cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese and Sausage. Their famous squeaky cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and most often delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. Matt writes in, he says, Josh got me to buy some Gouda, Marble Jack, and jalapeno oven-baked cheese. I'm going to make some stuffed jalapenos wrapped in bacon. Do it. That's going to be terrific, Matt. Thank you so much for checking out Gardner's. I know you'll love them. Try Gardner's new limited-time flavor. Now, listen, it's only available today, okay? This is the last day that you can order this. and it's maple bacon flavored cheese curds. Oh, you've got the sweetness of the naturally oaky maple, plus the savory bacon flavor. It tastes like Sunday morning. Today, the last day it's available. Be sure to order it now. That's maple bacon flavored cheese curds today. Another popular item to try, oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it, even microwave it, no matter how you cook it up. Slice it, cube it, and eat it. It's so good. Try a little bit of everything with the Bob and Tom Sampler Package. It's the perfect introduction to all of Gardner's most beloved products, including the 8-year-old Super Sharp Cheddar, my personal favorite, bacon, oven-baked cheese, buffalo wing cheese, teriyaki meat sticks, garlic summer sausage, and so much more. Are you tired of those charcuterie boards where you, what the heck is this? Oh, that tastes like mildew. Not when it comes to Gardner's, that's right. All good products, nothing too fancy, but nothing that isn't high quality. Go to GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. And make sure you use that /Bob and Tom page. It really lets them know that you're coming from us, and it helps us out. We sure appreciate you guys giving them a shot. That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom.
Thank you very much, Josh, a man who knows his way around cheese. Coming up, booze, poop. What do they have in common? We're going to find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fred Warner, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Abercrombie has the new suits you need, plus all the collared shirts to go with them. The Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit is the only suit you'll ever need for any occasion. Available in slim, classic, and athletic. Pair with a collared classic. Go with a soft, easy-to-wear sweater polo or a comfortable long-sleeve shirt. With so many different fits and fabrics, you can make a look that's completely your own. Add the Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit and new collared shirts to every occasion this season. Shop online or in store.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are.
Coming up, as promised, a little bit of the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, he's good.
But before we get to that, we have Kristi Lee still at the news desk. Have we missed anything?
GI experts explain the reasons why you may be experiencing strange bowel movements after a night of drinking.
Oh, so GI, not soldiers.
Gastrointestinal problem.
Not military.
Yes.
Not the military.
Not soldiers.
Thank you.
GI.
Gastroenterologist Dr. Susanna Sophie told the Huffington Post, alcohol definitely makes you poop. Duh. Yes. Anybody who drinks knows this, since it increases how fast contents move through your GI system. Dr. Lauren Bleich, or Blake,
what a lovely
Blich, added that when you are drinking, the body's trying to remove the alcohol quickly, and the colon does not have enough time to pull water from the digestive tract and reabsorb it into the body. So with more liquid in the large intestine, you may end up with...
That's why I don't worry about
softer,
this.
No, wait. This is how it's written. Softer, most urgent stools.
Look at him. I just go ahead and vomit. It's fine.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Before it goes down the other way?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry. So
softer what?
More urgent stools.
Is there anything more
Tom,
fun?
Look at him.
He's been so happy since we started this.
I've never heard the phrase "an urgent stool."
Well, you've had it all day.
That's the import of Foreigner's song "Urgent."
Okay.
Urgent stool. You can hear him whispering "stool." Urgent, stool.
So the essence of this is if you drink a lot of alcohol, you're going to have unusual...
Anybody who's had a good night the next day... you have...
Isn't that what causes headaches? Is the word dehydrated, right?
Yeah, probably.
Is that what I said? I always heard that?
Yeah.
So
I always say it cleans you right out.
Yeah. The oddest stool, of course, is the one you left on your boss's desk at the Christmas party. That's a good night of drinking.
Given the means and the opportunity, and I'll add that you would not get caught, would you do that?
You know he would.
Well, we know he would. Who, though?
Yeah, who was a lucky recipient?
I don't have an office. You took my office away like 3 times. So
there's plenty of room in this building.
There's a hood of your car.
Would you put a dump on the hood of my car?
Well, and there's the famous Chicago style.
The Chicago sunroof.
What's the Chicago?
Chicago sunroof.
No.
What movie is that in?
I think it's in Breaking Bad, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's either that or Better Call Saul.
Does he
think
throw up into the
no, somebody craps in through
in Caddyshack. I think he throws up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Spalding.
So disgusting.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Kristi.
Oh, you're so welcome, sir.
You're from a couple of GIs.
GI experts.
Now, we promised we'd
Give
get
it
a
up for
little
the
bit of
poops.
Mr. O in today to send it out to outer space. So here's a little something for
oh yeah, baby,
for Mr. Obvious fans.
Bring it to me.
Heidi ho, Mr. O here. It's the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's go right to the phones. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hi, is this Mr. Obvious?
Yeah, yes it is. Are you calling from your car, sir?
Oh, well, yeah, as a matter of fact, how could you tell?
Well, I hear the car phone there.
Oh, well, yeah, that's just what it is. Well,
Huh.
Mr. Obvious, you're a wizard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, calling from my car phone here.
Right.
Got one of these, helps me do business, but... Well, I'll tell you what I was calling about. I just, first of all, I wanted to say dittos on that sun shield idea you had a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yes. For those of you who didn't hear that program, a gentleman was having trouble with his car getting far too hot during the day. He'd leave it to go to work or whatever, run some errands, and he'd come back, and his car would be very hot and couldn't touch the steering wheel. So old Mr. Obvious suggested a sun shield there in the front window, and it worked really well for him. So,
well, yeah, Mr. Obvious, I tried that same suggestion.
Uh-huh.
Went out and got a really cute little Garfield sun shield.
Those are nice.
Oh, it works great.
Okay.
Car's nice and cool.
Well, great. Thanks for calling, sir.
No, wait, Mr. Obvious?
Yeah?
Here's my problem.
Uh-oh.
I had a perfect driving record, pretty much. Never got any speeding tickets, no accidents, nothing like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, in the last 2 weeks, I've been involved in 5 separate accidents.
Really?
Yeah. And along with that, even a couple of close calls that wasn't really an accident, but close.
Maybe you need your eyes checked. Maybe your vision's...
Well, my wife suggested that, and I went to the eye doctor, and he checked it out, and I said I got 20/20 vision, so that doesn't seem to be the problem.
Huh. Well, maybe that's a problem with your route to work. Can you tell me where you are right now?
Well, no, not really. I can't really see any street signs or landmarks.
What's in front of you there? Is there a big truck or something in front of you blocking the highway?
Might be. I really can't.
What do you mean you can't tell what's in front of you? Just look right straight ahead there. What do you see? A big truck or?
I'm looking straight ahead, and I can't see out because I'm seeing a big Garfield.
Wait a minute. You have the sun shield in your windshield while you're driving?
Yeah, keeps the car cool. And works great.
No. You're supposed to take that out of the windshield when you drive so you can see the road. Take that out of there immediately. Grace, no wonder you've had so many accidents. Goodness gracious. Take that out of there.
Take the sun shield out of the window?
Yes. Take it out right now.
The car's going to get hot, isn't it?
No, roll the windows down or something. Just get that out of there. You're going to have another wreck.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me go ahead and reach up there and get that out of the window.
Hello? Caller? Well, join us again next time on the Mr. Obvious Show. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Mr. O. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're not moving when you have Garfield.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
He's an idiot. Thank you.
Yes, they're both idiots.
We return to Kristi Lee at the news desk. Anything going on over there?
Brighter lights are coming to New York City subway stations. The move comes as part of a change that transit officials believe will make the subway system safer. The MTA will install LED bulbs in all 150,000 of the subway's light fixtures by the end of 2026. The new bulbs
see Pizza Rat.
Yeah, better. The new bulbs emit a brighter white glow and are touted as being more energy efficient than the old orange-tinted fluorescent
Isn't
lights.
it possible that this is a constant job where you get done?
Oh,
you'll never get done changing light bulbs.
Oh, I would think.
Right?
Yeah.
Just a team of men changing light bulbs.
Well, there are two things you could do here in New York to make the subway safer. You could either new light bulbs or start prosecuting criminals. One or the other. Oh, you're going with the light bulbs?
Well,
all right.
I believe we have a hardliner with us.
Let's see how this goes.
Well, now that you can see better, you can see the random hobos humping in the tunnels.
Random hobos, huh?
warm down there.
The Chuds aren't going to care for this. That's
No,
for sure.
the Chuds.
They like their darkness.
They do, don't they? That's why they live there.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that Chud stand for again?
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. You're aware of these, Tom. They're out there.
No, I'm not aware of these.
Well,
You're not?
You better be.
Some people think that's a movie, but it's actually a documentary. Is Franklin Gel in that? Why do I think he's
Daniel
in that?
Stern and
Danny Stern, that's right.
A number of leaders in state and federal governments are beginning to endorse school cell phone bans as teachers are complaining of students on Snapchat, listening to music, even watching Netflix while in class. Among the countless other examples of how smartphones distract from teaching and learning, they're trying to find a new way to curb the access to the devices in many schools across the country.
that is got to be an impossible mission.
It has to be.
I can't imagine.
Check them at the door, I guess. Would be
Man,
the
that's
way.
tough.
If I'd had this gizmo when I was going to high school, forget it.
God bless you, teachers. That is
Good
not an
Lord.
easy mission.
Well, I've watched The Godfather 3 times today. I don't know, I don't know how much longer I can hold out. Good Lord.
So what are they doing? What are they trying to do?
They're trying to outlaw them in schools. They're trying to actually legislate it. So find out.
Maybe they can keep them in their lockers. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It is
I didn't know they could actually bring them into class. I mean, I always thought they had to leave them in the locker.
I would have assumed that also.
No, they could have them on them.
And if they need to make a phone call, they check their phone in passing
do it on
period or
the
whatever?
on the breaks.
Right.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would have gotten nothing done.
No, absolutely not.
You can't blame the kids, kind of. It's like they grew up with them.
Aren't
That's
some,
right.
Some concerts now, don't you have they give you the
lock
sleeve, you
'em-
put it
lock
in
'em
and lock
away,
'em up.
Yeah.
Is that by artist request?
Yes.
Mostly?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll start requesting that.
Really?
I think you should
Yeah.
see what happens.
A lot of your stuff ending up on the internet.
I did a show with Greg Warren one time, and Greg was he wanted there to be no smoking at this venue, and it was in like this bar, and of course there was going to be smoking. But Greg was like, "Man, I'm kind of going through something. He had some kind of lung thing. He's like, I just really would appreciate no smoking." And the owner of the place was like, "Yeah, that's fine, that's fine." We get there, and there are signs everywhere that says, "Due to a request from Greg Warren." They threw him under the bus so hard.
How'd that show go?
Yeah.
The show was fun, but man,
What a way to endure yourself to the crowd.
he saw those. He was like, "Damn it!"
It'd be a lot funnier if I could smoke.
Yeah.
Dang. Speaking of entertainment, we have a couple of entertainment stories. You might see somebody famous in the audience of Price is Right today if you watch the show.
Really?
Randy Travis, apparently.
Randy Travis?
Drew Carey found out Travis watches the show every day and invited him to visit. So he's sitting in the front row wearing a price tag, name tag, but he's not a contestant. He's just there visiting. Poor Randy Travis.
For those of you who think, man, wouldn't it be cool to switch places with Randy Travis? No, it wouldn't. That's his one joy in life, watching The Price is Right.
Yeah.
Patty Boyd is selling off the love letters she received from George Harrison and Eric Clapton.
Oh, cool. Thanks,
Tom,
Patty. Good job, babe.
This might be something you're interested in.
No thanks.
What a sweet, loving woman. God.
I don't need this. Somebody will buy this.
I was going to wait until Eric died, but what the hell?
They're also going to sell the original painting that was used for the cover of Derek and the Dominoes' Layla album.
Oh, man.
Online bidding will run March 8th through the 22nd at Christie's.
Is that going to be in the millions? It's got to be, right?
Painting, probably, right?
I don't think so.
What does it look like? I don't even know what it looks like. What
the
is it? A
the
painting?
woman
Huh?
laying on the side
Oh,
of like a
It's a
pasture.
It's a cow
yeah.
in mid-leap,
Oh, that's nice.
just going over a fingernail moon.
Oh.
And
That's
then-
not correct. But thank you.
Anita Pallenberg is selling a used condom from Keith Richards.
Oh, and Don
Rock and
Henley.
roll, right?
Don Henley returns to court today, and
that was
more
ridiculous.
cross-examination in that New York trial over ownership of the handwritten lyrics to songs by the Eagles.
I don't understand how they're allowed to ask Don about all this stuff in his
Yeah, I
personal
don't
life.
either. It just doesn't seem.
Obviously, if those are his lyrics. He wrote them. Give
Absolutely.
them back to him.
He insists he did not give. He says he did give them to biographer Ed Sanders, but he did not give them to him permanently. He says
The guy was writing a book. He gave him to reference them.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, 3 collectible experts are on
yesterday
trial.
he was
Yeah,
just
I don't even want to talk about what happened yesterday.
taken across,
yeah, it was
raked
bad.
across the coals.
Oh, no kidding?
Something
They were
happened in
getting
1980. I think they're trying to establish where his mind is and how much he can remember from back 1979. I don't know.
Oh, is that their excuse?
I think that's their
They're just trying to make
reasoning,
him look bad.
but it did look bad.
Okay. Now, let's see. Coming up, as I mentioned a couple times, tomorrow on the show, very excited about talking with Peter Frampton. And you can vote for Peter for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame if you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website. And Peter's always a terrific guest. It's always interesting. He's back out. He's dealing with a pretty serious medical issue, but he's back out playing great. And he always has. And I hope you can join us tomorrow to listen to that. Also coming up later this week, Bill Burr. Bill's out on tour. He's got a movie out. He's got a new stand-up set posted on Netflix, et cetera, et cetera. We'll look forward to talking to him. Right now, I want to remind you that maybe you're going a little bit stir-crazy from stirring the same food every night. Tired of your own cooking? Sure you are. Tired of somebody else's cooking? Tired of the same restaurants? This is where HelloFresh comes in. They're going to knock it out of the park for you by helping you out. They do the grocery shopping. They do the measuring. You just put it together sometimes in just a few minutes, and you pop it in the oven, depending on what it is. And they've got every kind of variety of food you could think of, from vegetarian way over here to good old-fashioned comfort food over there. And one of my favorites from HelloFresh recently, those delicious meatballs. What are you working on over there, Kristi?
Crispy cheddar Frico cheeseburgers with caramelized onion jam and roasted broccoli. That's right. They've taken cheeseburgers to the next level with something called Frico, with this, apparently is like a cheese crisp inside the meat. 30 minutes. It's easy to make, and you'll do it in 5-6 easy steps. You have these beautiful burgers with some great roasted broccoli, and it all happens thanks to HelloFresh.
Here's how you do it. You go to HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. The BT Show free part will allow you to get a free breakfast for life as long as you keep your subscription active. HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. They do the shopping. They do the measuring. You're going to save money. This is significantly cheaper than having food delivered, not to mention better and fresh and hot. HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. Knock yourself in the butt. That's right. Shake up your life a little bit. Have some great food. A lot less food waste and fun just putting it together to cook it. Once again, HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. Up next, it's our history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Everybody all right? Everybody okay?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Real
Pat,
well.
Kristi, Josh, Ace?
Good. Yeah, thank you for
Having
asking.
a
How
good
about you?
day.
I'm all right. I've never felt better than I do right now at this point. I can't think of anything. Oh, my God.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
I am so excited. Tonight, it's the World Championship of Origami on TV. It's on pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
Oh, that's a good one, Ace. Oh, I like that.
There's something there, too, about on paper, this looks like it's going to be competitive, or you know how they set up games.
It's very good. Very good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ace. Yours was hilarious. You're right.
Time now to review Today in History.
Time now to review Today in History. February 27, 22724.
A rare quiz on Today in History.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Chick will probably get this one right away.
B. Oh, man, do I not
What
like
is
this
that?
song. I Will Survive. Gloria
By?
Gaynor.
Gloria Gaynor.
Gloria Gaynor.
T.U.
And 1980, that was the first and only year the Grammys had a category for Best Disco Recording.
No kidding?
Did that win?
Yeah. Remember this tune?
Yeah, I think it's a good one.
She's a great singer. There's Kristi loves this. See? Oh, Josh.
Cake has a good cover of this.
Do they?
Yeah,
Really?
They
It's
actually
fun.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Thought I'd lay
I like that one.
You know what I did here? Saltburn, I guess. There's a scene where murder on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Dude, there sure is.
That's a damn fine song. I'd never heard that before
It's
until
a damn fine movie.
like a couple of months
Well,
ago.
I bet you didn't mind that scene.
Oh, he's dancing around with his thing out.
Naked.
No reason to be shy.
Is it the guy from
Barry.
the Banshees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's him?
Barry
Okay.
Keoghan.
Well, that's I didn't realize that they had only had that category for a year. I know that the Disco Lifestyle Awards only aired once.
It was 1980 as well, wasn't it?
What happened?
I think it peaked in 80.
The Disco Lifestyle
Didn't
Awards.
Sammy come out?
Yeah. We'll feature that tomorrow.
Okay.
Right now, happy birthday.
Trying to be a team player.
1902, John Steinbeck.
Oh, Grapes of Wrath guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's he's the patron saint of books you're forced to read in high school.
Cannery Road.
Yeah.
Read that one.
Okay.
That's a pretty good movie, too.
1932, Elizabeth Taylor, Serial Bride.
And just a total knockout.
She had violet eyes, right?
Back in Butterfield
beautiful.
8.
Oh, my
Black
gosh.
Beauty?
Hell.
Just buxom and gorgeous.
Ass for days.
Spankworthy.
Oh, come on.
1934, Ralph Nader.
Oh,
just
days.
gorgeous.
It's just
Yeah,
gorgeous.
spunky.
Now that means
wiry leg.
he's 90 today.
He's still alive?
Holy moly.
Wait a minute, he's old enough to run for president.
You very, very funny.
He wrote that book. Sorry, he wrote the book Unsafe at Any Speed.
Yes.
Not the Corvair, right?
Yeah, and and he was probably responsible for getting seatbelts in cars. But I've seen a picture of him. I would say unhot at any age. Ladies, you think?
Yeah, he wasn't very attractive.
But very bright.
I always
guy.
got Ralph Nader and Jerry Brown mixed up, and I don't know why.
They kind of have sort of the same look to a degree.
Kind of, yeah, dark-haired, wormy guy.
Happy birthday to the lead singer of Skinner these days, Johnny Van Zant.
The only one left. With my attrition.
Your thoughts, Tom?
Family reunion, he just has lunch by himself.
No, he's not his brother.
His brother's alive.
Those were his drive.
Well, let's not get facts.
His brother's
in the way of
38
comedy.
special. Okay, how about this?
Hey,
one?
welcome to the reunion. Can we get a picture of iced tea?
Happy birthdays. Now, I'll run this by Josh.
Yes, please.
This woman calls herself J-Wow.
J-Wow.
Oh, you should know this.
Yeah,
I think you should know this.
Bad television of the early aughts.
Gym Tan Laundry.
She's one of those ladies?
Yeah.
One of the,
Yeah,
what
she's
the
one
hell?
of those.
Beach?
Yes.
Savage Beach.
Very
What
close.
was it called?
Jersey Shore.
Yep.
Jersey Shore.
Nailed it. Savage Beach.
No, I didn't. I didn't never watch that. No, I hated those people.
Yes, me too. I didn't even know them and I disliked them profoundly.
My kids watch that.
I'd watch
now.
Jersey Shore if there were more shark attacks.
Yes, of course.
They think it's hysterical.
No, the early ones were
1827, the first Mardi Gras was celebrated in New Orleans.
Was there a guy named Marty Gras?
Yes.
No, it means
Martin
Marty,
S.
meaning
1897. Boy, it was hard to flash back then, wasn't it?
1827.
Oh, yeah,
Holy
even harder.
Wow.
200 years ago?
All those clothes they had on.
How many years is that?
Marty is
Show us your boobs.
Tuesday, right?
We'll wait.
Give me a minute.
Little layers.
Pictures of it looks like Tuesday was a lot less fat.
Fat. He really laid it on.
Fat.
I liked it.
Was Fat Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Thinner
nothing
than-
more disgusting than a fat.
No, I'm
fat
just
fatty.
saying. You're looking at pictures. It's the hard truth. Let's see. Oh, here's the one.
So full of crap.
Did you ever have to pay? Did you ever have to play this one, Chick? Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder record "Ebony and Ivory."
yes.
I sure
Absolutely.
did. I sure as hell did. Those are. I took years off my life.
I preferred Paul and Michael.
Yeah, that was a good
The
one.
Girl Is Mine.
Girl is
The
mine.
doggone girl is mine. Yeah, of course she's yours because you want little boys.
Oh.
Yeah. Shouldn't it have been called You Can Have Her, Paul? Yeah.
Not going to fight you?
What am I going to do with it?
Okay.
I'll
let's see.
babysit while you guys go on a date.
Oh.
Okay.
God, what a monster.
He sure was a monster.
Happy Madison is founded by Adam Sandler on this date in 1996.
Oh.
What do you mean, the movie or the production company?
The production company made a bunch of great movies.
Oscar winners like Little Nicky and Jack and Jill.
Tiger Woods in 92 became the youngest PGA golfer in 35 years at the age of 16.
Adam Sandler's doing an outer space movie where he.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be really good. I forget the name of it.
Spaceman.
And that's pretty much all the good stuff
Spaceman.
that happened on this date in history.
Here's what we learned on the show today. We opened with Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Yeah.
And closed with one.
And exploding pandas was the joke.
Yeah.
Boy.
Bam boom.
Baboon.
And bam
Very
boom.
good.
Bam
Very
boom.
good.
Was the
Still funny.
Tom usually showers at night. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes for him to shower, is what he said. I'm guessing it takes you longer than that.
Just depends.
Yeah. And you have a system for towels as well, don't you? The fresh towel is used initially, and then that towel goes on the floor, and then you get another fresh towel for the next day.
Correct.
Amazing.
You have a towel lying around all day, the bacteria is multiplying. That's how you get scurvy and
that's right.
and
I'm
syphilis.
sick all the time.
You use the same towel all week long?
Pretty much.
What are you, at a prison camp?
No.
But you have any towels? You have a washing machine,
plenty
right?
of towels.
I have been twisted by you, and now I used to go once a week, and the lady would change my.
Yeah.
But now it's once every 3 days.
Yeah,
So day one, you're drying off, digging deep in your ass crack. The next day, you're wiping your face with it?
Yeah.
I just washed my ass crack.
I never dry my face with a towel.
How about your butt?
Did you wipe your butt with your face?
Yeah, it's tricky.
Bring in those towels.
Josh
and I have a scheme to make some big money. Kristi's butt towels.
I thought you had a match. Your ass and his. What is it?
My ass in your face. My face in your ass. Sorry, it's an old one.
What a mess.
We'll do better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Peter Frampton will be our guest tomorrow. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.